Baby, when I tell y'all, today was not a good day. What's up, y'all? Um, I did the review. I woke up this morning and I watched the review again. I watched it last night. um, and then I watched it again this morning on Peacock. And I did the review. And the review was probably about 58 minutes and some change. It was almost 60 minutes. It didn't hit quite the 60-minute mark, but almost. That wasn't intentional. That just happened to be the length of the review. And when I started the review, I started talking and I thought that, baby, the mic is on, baby. Okay. I thought that I saw the green light, not on. And so I said, oh my God, let me stop to make sure that it's recording. At this point, I was only about 3 minutes into into the video. So even if I didn't record, even if it didn't catch, I would have still been okay because it was only 3 minutes. And then I got back to talking. And then I was talking for about 8 minutes and some change. And girl, I started drifting off. I'm a little long-winded. I started drifting off and I started rambling. And girl, I forgot the point that I was trying to make. Hey! Girl, I forgot the point that I was trying to make. And so I stopped the video because that's how long I had been talking. Pretty much I was really low-key dragging Robin. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I was low-key dragging Robin a little bit, but it got to the point where I forgot why I started dragging Robin. And I was like, girl, why are you even dragging Robin? So I forgot why I was dragging her to begin with. So listen. Baby, what's up? Make it make sense. Hello? Okay? So, I stopped the video because I couldn't remember why I even started. Like, I couldn't remember what I was supposed to say. So I stopped the video and I double checked to just make sure that my audio was okay. So I had already checked the first 3-minute video, and then I had checked the second video, which was 8 minutes. I said, oh, we good. Ain't nothing wrong with my microphone. Baby, the third time I went back, started talking, it was like 40 minutes and some change, 40 something minutes, right? So when I'm done with the review, I go back to iMovie to start piecing the videos together. And when I clicked the 40-minute part of the video, I didn't hear anything. I said, hold up. Wait a minute. Where is the sound? I'm like, where is the sound? I don't hear my voice. I'm like, where is the sound? This ain't right. So what's going on? And girl, it didn't record. I had that 3-minute clip, the 8-minute clip, and then the 40-something minute clip did not record. When I tell y'all, I must have sat here and just stared into space. I didn't know what to do. When I tell you, I was over it. I was like, it's a wrap. There's no way I'm about to go back and do an almost 60-minute review. There's just no way I'm doing it. There's just no way I'm doing it. And I was really upset because today is April the 1st. It's a Monday. So I have a goal for myself this month. And I felt like today is being the 1st, today being a Monday, we starting off the month fresh, we starting off the week, right on time. And I just felt like it really just messed me up. So here I am to talk about the reunion. Y'all know I really don't like doing live recaps, because y'all already know I'm a little long-winded. And I just feel like whenever I do recaps live, it just becomes too long. So that's why I prefer when I do recaps that I do them just pre-recorded. All right, y'all. So I got that out of the way. So listen. Listen. We're about to get into some mess tonight. All right. And I hope y'all ready to fight. I have a lot to say. I think most of the girls are going to get a little tugging, just a little yank. We all have our faves. What's up? What's up, Jamie? Baby, the mic put an April Fool's joke on me. Girl, the microphone said April Fool's. April Fool's. Girl, that's how I was, man. We all have our faves. Thank you, Aaliyah. Even if it's long, I'm here for every part of it. Thank you so much. So I just wanted to go ahead and say that we all have our faves. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. So let's go ahead and get into this mess. All right, y'all. We already talked about the fashions. I told y'all that I saw online Andy had put a video up and he said, or it was somebody that said that Gizelle was the first one out. Now listen, I didn't look at one lady and think that anyone looked a mess. I thought everybody looked good. Now, did I have my favorites? Yes. But I just didn't look at anybody and say, oh, girl, you look a complete disaster. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't scrunch up my face like Miranda on The Devil Wears Prada. I didn't do all of that, right? But once I found out that the alleged theme for the night, thank you, Cece, for the super chat. Once I found out that the alleged theme for the night was art gallery, I started to look around the room and I realized, while you look nice, it's a chop. It's a chop. Because, girl, you didn't even live up to the theme of the night. And that is y'all favorite housewife, Gizelle Bryant. Gizelle did not look a mess. I thought she looked very pretty. I did. I thought her hair was nice. I thought her dress was nice. But if you looked around the room, every woman in that room more than likely had to have some assistance while putting on her gown. Gizelle slid her gown on, pulled them straps up, and walked on out the door. You could literally put a blue jean jacket on top of Gizelle's dress. She could put some tennis shoes on, and she could go straight to the mall. And wouldn't nobody even think nothing about it. You could literally put some sandals, some Tory Burch sandals on Gizelle, put her hair in a ponytail, and she could go to a barbecue. You could put her on some flip-flops. She could go to a family reunion. Every other woman on that show, they could not wear those dresses outside of that show unless they were going to a formal. Unless. Gizelle was the most basic one on the stage. Period. Gizelle could have put on a bomber jacket. Girl, put a little safety pin so the split wouldn't be too high. Throw on some Nikes and go to the local volleyball game to see her daughters in a volleyball tournament. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Gizelle was the only one, the only one that dress she could wear to a barbecue, the mall, a PTA meeting, a volleyball high school game. The only one. I'm just saying. We're going to call a thing a thing. Okay? He goes around the room and he starts to ask the girls, you know how that he gives his pleasantries, right? Oh, you look nice, you look nice, you look nice. He gets to Candace and he asks Candace about the baby. Listen, I'm not in Candace's bedroom. I don't know nothing about no Candace and no Chris. I don't know the conversations that they have. I really don't. I don't know that lady. I don't know that lady. I don't know that lady. I don't think that Candace want to have a baby. Now, some of y'all have been saying that Candace is pregnant. She better be. Some of y'all say that Candace is pregnant. If Candace is not pregnant at this point, I don't think Candace want to have no baby. I just don't. Girl, I just honestly don't think she want no children. I just don't. I don't think she wants any children. And I think that she may be just afraid to say, girl, my man already got 3 kids. And we barely see them quiet as this kept. Hello? Girl, my man already got 3 kids. I'm okay. I'm okay. And if we're gonna be honest about it, she probably helping take care of them. More than likely. I can see Candace paying the child support payment or 2. Maybe 3. Ashley. Ashley line 2. Ashley, girl. Ashley said there's been movement in her divorce. Girl, no, it's not. Ashley, you're not divorcing that man. You're not divorcing that man. You're not. You're not divorcing Michael. You can't afford to. See the difference between Candace and Mia and girl, especially the difference between Candace and Ashley is that the truth of the matter is Candace can leave Chris and her lifestyle won't change. Even if she has to go back to the Bank of Dorothy, her lifestyle won't change at all. Even if Candace and Chris divorced and Candace decided to move out of that house, her lifestyle still would not change. It would be a choice for her to say, God, I don't need this big ass house. I can go to DC and get me a cute little 1-bedroom condo or 2-bedroom condo. Girl, hello? In a high rise somewhere and mind my business. That's the difference between Ashley and Candace. Karen. She says that, well, Andy, I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Andy goes around the room and he basically says that this was hard to watch this season. As a fan of the show, he was basically like disappointed. And as I've been saying, and as some of you have been saying, the name of the game in the housewife world, it really is conflict resolution. Even though sometimes these girls can look like idiots, right? Because they have to move on. Like in real life, we know that we don't hang around people that we just don't like. It's just not going to happen. On this show, they get paid to hang around the girls that they don't like. What's up, Diva? They get paid to hang around the girls that they don't like. So even in Wendy's situation with Mia, while Wendy did look like an idiot, right? I also understand that she has to forgive Mia because the name of the show is to kind of move it along. So he wants to know, are the girls going to basically take accountability, some ownership, blah, blah, blah. As I've also been saying, not only are the girls put in a position where they have to move on or they are expected to move on. Candace and Wendy are the two that want to move on with the group. However, Jizzy will not allow it. The first two to open up their mouths to say that, yes, I'm willing to take ownership and move on. Guess who it was, class? It was Candace, then it was Wendy, then it was Mia, and then Karen had already said that the girls are going to get it together, basically. She took like the motherly role. We going to get it together. They going to get it together. I have faith in these ladies. And then Karen had to turn to Gizelle and Robin and say, Gizelle and Robin. And then Gizelle says, yeah, I'm here for the ownership. Because, in Giselle's head, she's the victim. And then Robin says, sure. Thank you, Run Me My Coins, for the super chat. Thank you so much. They start to talk about swallowing jizz. I just didn't understand it. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. Let me say something. I'm of the belief that if you are on reality TV, your business is not your business. Sorry, not sorry. If you choose to be on reality TV, your business is the viewer's business. And if you don't want your business to be discussed, if you don't want your business to be told, then get off of reality TV and go back to being a private citizen. It's very 1, 2, 3 for me. However, okay, I do not need to know who over there gargling sperm in their mouth. I don't need to know it. And I was so disgusted, not even in the women, the producers. Y'all been on this set. Girl, y'all probably have 10 or 11 hours of footage to use. And you mean to tell me that that is the part that y'all decided to put into the reunion? We don't need to know that. I don't need to know, girl, if you use semen for Listerine. I don't need to know it. I honestly don't need to know that. Why are we even talking about this? It was so nasty to me. The second time I watched it, once I saw them talking about it, I fast forwarded. I'm gonna hear y'all talk about this. Girl, we all grown, okay? Everybody out there putting the penis in their mouth or putting coochie in their mouth. Girl, we don't need to go through the step by step of what happens when somebody gets to a point where they are about to release. We don't need to go into. We don't need to have those conversations. I thought it was dumb. I thought it was pointless. I thought it was nasty. I thought it was disgusting. I thought it was lazy. I was like, girl, we don't need to. Y'all, okay, they can talk about it. Y'all don't need to show us that. They start to go into. Have you ever been swallowed? They start to go into Karen and how many people she's slept with. Remember, that was a scene from the show. Karen, they asked Karen how many people she slept with within the last 5 years. And then, Ashley, she sat there, she lied too, talking about she sit there with it in the corner of her mouth. Ashley, you's a fucking lie. Ain't nobody, girl, ain't nobody sitting there, girl, just sitting there hanging. Girl, that's so nasty. Girl, Ashley just sitting there while Michael sleep after he done busted in her mouth, and she just sitting there like this, waiting for him to go to sleep. Girl, you lying. Girl, that's not even, I don't even think that's humanly possible for somebody to just sit there. Girl, you lying, girl. Girl, you lying. Girl, you lying. Girl, you lying. Anyway, so they start to talk about Karen Like they actually said something to shock people. And it's like, girl, you're not even, like you look crazy. You're lying. Girl, I would rather, I'm sorry, I know we said we weren't going to talk about it. I would rather actually just say she swallowed than to sit there and play in my face and act like you just sitting there holding it on the side of your goddamn jaw. You just holding it in your cheek like you a fucking chipmunk. Girl, stop. Anyway, Karen. Robin says to Karen, you can't keep track of how many people you've had sex with. Karen said, that will be Juan. When I tell y'all, bitch. I said, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. We getting the party started. I said, there she go. There she go. I said, she dragging. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. So, Robin and Juan. Girl, I'm going to try my hardest not to drag these people. I really think that Juan sabotaged Robin's job as a housewife. I really do believe that. I think that it is absolutely whack for Juan, who knows that he is not bringing in an income. He knows that Robin's income from the Real Housewives of Potomac is the income. Miss Thing ain't even opened up that spa yet. And you have the nerve not to even come to the reunion and sit behind your wife, leaving her yet again, to have to stand in a position and have to defend you. When quiet as it's kept, a lot of the stuff that has to do with Juan and Robin is at the fault of Juan. Put your hair behind your head for this drag. Thank you, paralegally exhausted. Okay. Then Robin, later in the episode, chooses to continue to look like an idiot by trying to act like Juan, who is a grown ass 40-year-old man, is okay with being a volunteer at the high school as a coach. That is a grown ass man with 2 children and a wife. And you want to try to paint this picture that Juan is just so satisfied because he helped his son's basketball team win their first championship in 31 years. Girl, your man is unemployed. Not only does your man, girl, not respect you and not protect you, he's also a nigga who's unemployed. My goodness. He doesn't even give a damn about how you look in these streets, to the point that even after it got out that he was out here allegedly cheating on Robin, he still was out here in these streets being seen with other women. He didn't care about the optics, right? Juan is such a good guy, right? Remember, that's what he said. I'm such a nice guy. You're such a nice guy that you're willing to get in your car, crank it up, go help a stranger who's supposedly stranded but you can't even come to your wife's job and support her. But you want to convince us that you're such a nice guy. And now your wife has more than likely lost her job while trying to protect your silly ass. And now she doesn't have an income and you don't have an income. And all you had to do, thank you, Cream 77180. Juan doesn't come and hasn't come for years because he is punishing Robin for losing thousands of dollars when she didn't file their taxes. Thank you. Thank you, Stephanie. Juan is going to sabotage every chance Robin gets. I think it's absolutely whack. If Ray old ass, who can barely walk up a flight of stairs, if Ray can manage to put on a suit and put on a decent tie and put on a decent shirt and get his old ass down to the reunion to support Karen, then there's no excuse for Juan at all. Hey, I didn't even think Ray was at the reunion. I thought Ray didn't even come until I was like, oh, Ray is at the reunion. Hell, if Ray can come. Gordon is even there talking to the side knuckle. Because regardless of how you want to slice it and dice it, let's just call a thing a thing. Ray knows that Karen is the breadwinner and that money gonna have to keep coming in. So if I have to come to this reunion and support my wife, I'm going to be there. Gordon also knows that this money that Mia is bringing in, even if I have to sit here and play with this storyline and talk to this nigga through a FaceTime call, then I ain't got no choice. Because quiet as it's kept, my wife give me lunch money. Hello? And we ain't got nobody. If Chris Bassett can still come to the reunion and he was in 2 scenes this season. Everybody's husband was there to support them except for Robin's. I would be embarrassed if I was Robin. And now you done lost your job, girl. From what the streets say. Thank you, Sasha. Juan still resents Robin for losing their money. I believe so too. Robin looks like an idiot. And just like Wendy told her, girl, he should have been here to take some of the heat for you. He should have been. But no, he sent Robin out there by herself. I put Robin is a liar. Robin is a liar. Of course, we started talking about last year. Robin starts to talk about how, because the thing is, Candace believes that Robin had something to do with the storyline last year. I believe she did. Girl, I believe she did. For the people who don't believe it, that's completely fine. I believe this is what happened. Since we here, let's talk about it. Okay? Thank you, Nikki B. I think Juan feels like Juan feels like she owes him. I believe so too. And I also believe that Robin still feels guilty for losing the money that she lost. Let's talk about it. Robin has this is what I believe happened. I believe that Robin, you know how you hear stuff you ain't got no business hearing, but you heard a little bit. So you know how you be at work and you about to walk into the office and you hear somebody talking, but you ain't got no business hearing what they got to say, but you done heard a little bit of the conversation, and you be like, ooh, girl, they ain't got nothing to do with me. But you done heard bits and pieces of it. I believe that Robin knew bits and pieces of what Ashley and Gizelle had planned. Do I believe that she knew the ins and outs? Absolutely not. The real green-eyed bandits is really not Gizelle and Robin. It's really Gizelle and Ashley. Okay? Now, Robin gets her hands dirty. But in my honest opinion, Gizelle and Ashley, they get their whole bodies dirty. I don't think Robin is a saint, but I don't think she is bad as Ashley and Gizelle. I honestly don't. So I don't think that Robin knew all the ins and outs to it. But I think where Robin started to show her card is when she decided to get upset at Candace and say that Candace and Chris needed to let it go. Don't play in my face and act like she ain't said that shit last year. Because that's what she said. Somewhere, I can't remember the episode, she pretty much got fed up with playing good cop, and she told Candace that her and Chris needed to basically let it go. Just realized Gizelle is one in female form. Ooh, girl, thank you. Robin tried to hop on a bandwagon for Jizzy. Thank you. This started when she had seasonal depression. Thank you, Miss Two Feisty Patches. That's how it started. Then after that, let's just call a thing. Wendy makes it to Miami. The plan was to ice out Wendy. Candace would not get on board. And that's when Robin also again got pissed off at Candace and decided to then, I guess, spill Candace's tea at the table by bringing the box. So we're not going to sit here and act like Robin didn't pull a stunt in the show last year, because she did. Then we get to the reunion, and what does Robin say? Can we just admit that a married man has no business in the room with a single woman? Remember all of that? But your whole husband on the other side of town with a bitch in a hotel room. Girl, why y'all playing in my face? Why y'all playing in my face? Thank you, Lady Chris. These ninjas will ruin your livelihood, credit, and your mental health. Don't choose them over yourself. I do not recommend. I know that's right. Girl, why are y'all playing in my face? And then y'all want to act like Candace is pulling shit out of the sky when she say y'all think she has something to do with it. Yes! Robin says that she was waiting for Karen to bring it up. That's how you know Robin is lying. She was not over Chris or finding out that Chris could have cheated on her in 5 months. I don't give a damn what nobody say. If you just found out that your husband could have possibly cheated on you, you not over it in 5 months, especially when you're shooting a reality show and you know how these heifers get down. And Robin literally said, I was waiting on Karen to bring it up. So in my head, that makes me believe that anytime y'all got together, because we know at this point, when the girls get together as a group, we know some shit is about to hit the fan. Robin's not going to convince me that she was not thinking the whole season, oh shit, this is my day, this is my day, this is my day. Because you already said you were waiting for Karen to bring it up. Robin is lying, period. Karen basically says that she got ahead of her story and took ownership when it came to raise taxes. When I tell y'all, Karen be eating Robin ass up and it just be quick. So they said that, well, Karen, the difference between, which I do agree, well, I understood what they were saying. They basically said, Karen, I think Gizelle and Robin basically said, girl, your information was already out there on the Washington Post. That's what you didn't have no choice but to talk with it. Talk about it. Rob, that's what Karen said. Karen said your information was on a credit card statement. I said, what? Ow! Yeah! Your stuff was in the Washington Post. I think she said yours on a credit card post. I say get her. Oh God! I tell you, Karen was tearing Robin up at this reunion. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, when I tell you Karen was tearing Robin ass up at this reunion. All right. Here we go. Candace Dillard Bassett. Girl, do I need to pour? Should I pour a drink? I got a little Crown Royal. I said I wasn't drinking. I got a little Crown Royal. It ain't even been open. Should I pour a little drink? Y'all want to have a little cocktail? Y'all want to have a cocky? All right. Candace, baby, I need you to come in for a second. We got to have a conversation. We got to have just a little conversation, baby girl. A little cocky won't hurt, right? Candace. Mama, you're going to have to do better. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me go back 5 minutes. Let me go back 5 minutes. Andy asked a question, okay, from a viewer, and they bleeped out. They bleeped out the viewer who asked the question. I mean, the person who's, I guess, sent in the question or the tweet. I don't know. And it was basically saying how Candace, how Candace said, like, I think her first season, Candace said that they have the right to, basically just tell what they want to tell in front of the cameras. And, I don't agree with that. But Candace also came back and said that while she believes that you shouldn't also cover up your lies, cover up your truth to help spread a lie. Candace starts to cry. Girl, I told y'all this is my review. This is my opinion. I know some of y'all gonna get mad. When I tell y'all, when Gizelle started laughing and started clapping and saying tears, tears. I'm sorry. I started hollering. I thought the shit was funny. I thought the shit was funny. I got so upset because this is my thing. And if y'all have been watching me for a long time, y'all will know that I have said this forever. No, I didn't watch Dr. Heavenly's review. What did she say? I have said this forever. I like my bitches to be bitches. I've said that. I have said it. If that's the role that you are going to accept and stand in on these shows, then I like for the girls to stand in it and go all the way through. That's why I go up for Kenya, because when it's time for Kenya to be a bitch, even though sometimes Kenya is provoked, Kenya stands in it and she don't make no, and she don't back down from it. She gonna follow it all the way through. That's why I go up for Heavenly, because Heavenly gonna stand in it and she gonna go all the way through, and she gonna get down on YouTube and she gonna drag you some more. That's why I went up for Lisa Rinna, because Lisa Rinna used to stand in it and she would go all the way through. Okay. So my whole thing with Gizelle in that moment, it gave me bitch, but I didn't look at it as though she was wrong for it. And I'm explaining to y'all why I didn't look at Gizelle like she was wrong for it. I think that Gizelle can go overboard. I don't think Gizelle is a Kenya Moore. I don't think she's a heavenly. I don't think she's nowhere near the top of the great reality TV stars. I would never think it. However, we have to just be honest about it. While I believe that Gizelle is 1,000,000% wrong in how she did the whole Chris Candace situation, it still doesn't take away from the fact that they are now in a position where Gizelle does not like Candace. She never really liked Candace, but now they're in a position where she doesn't like Candace. At this point, Gizelle don't owe Candace a goddamn thing. So if Gizelle want to sit across from the room and laugh at Candace, she can. Just like I've also said about Candace. Candace don't owe Gizelle a goddamn thing. Girl, when we don't like each other, we don't like each other. They're not friends. So I don't expect Gizelle to all of a sudden show compassion to Candace because she's crying. And for Candace to still sit there and I guess expect this woman to have some type of empathy or whatever that's why you got to take, and that's why I'm about to get on Candace's ass. That's why, who said that? That's why you take it to hell. And Candace, that's why I got to tug on your wig just a little bit. Okay, give me about 5 minutes and Candace, we're going to be on your ass. They're not friends. Period. When Candace started crying, it was like, fuck you, she's a fucking bitch. Girl, that was your time. That was your time to drag Gizelle all up and through that building. Girl, wipe them tears and get to reading and dragging. Girl, but you're so caught up in, I guess, still having this expectation that Gizelle cares about your feelings when she does not. The days of caring about your feelings are long gone. You should have been on Gizelle's ass. Period. Okay? I didn't think Gizelle was wrong for laughing. I didn't. I was more pissed off at Candace's response than I was at Gizelle laughing at Candace. Candace was supposed to rip that girl's head off her shoulders. Okay? And the simple fact that Gizelle kept laughing, what made me even like it even more is that Gizelle kept laughing after Andy told her it was me. Gizelle kept laughing. That's what I mean when I say I like for my bitches to be bitches. Not get on TV and accuse people of SA. We're going to get to that in a little bit too. Okay? So they start talking about death threats. And let me just say this. I don't think that any of the housewives deserve death threats. That's just too much for me. I don't think it's that deep. Like, girl, y'all gonna have to calm down with that shit. You know what I'm saying? We could sit here and go back and forth and say what we think and say what we believe. But when y'all start talking about people need to die and showing up and like, girl, like it's like, girl, that's too much. Girl, that's too much. With that being said, Gizelle is basically trying to say that Candace, I guess, calling her a colorist and Candace cursing her out and saying F you and you ain't shit and you raggedy, and I guess also liking tweets online, that was the reason why she was receiving death threat. Let me tell y'all something. People don't even like Candace like that. Okay? If Gizelle was receiving death threats, it was not because somebody was coming to the rescue of Candace Dilla Bassett. Okay? If somebody sent you a death threat, that was because they probably just think your ass is a colorist. It ain't got nothing to do with Candace. Again, the girls don't even like Candace like that to be online sending death threats in her name. Girl. Okay? So if Gizelle was receiving death threats, it was more than likely from someone who just don't like Gizelle. It ain't got nothing to do with Candace. Okay? Nothing to do with Candace. And then here we go with production, right? Production likes to play in the folks' faces. I have been telling y'all about production, and I'm just gonna call a thing a thing. I think they know that some of the viewers don't care and they just like mess. It kind of reminds me of this season when Candace asked Wendy, how old is Lebe eBay? And Wendy said, I don't know. That's her friend. Ask her. And then production showed a clip of Lebe at the daughter's sip and see a birthday party. And then people said that Wendy was lying about not knowing Lebe when that wasn't even the conversation. The exact conversation was Candace asking Wendy, how old is Lebe? And because production showed a clip of Lebe being at Wendy's daughter's sip and see, girl, people took that and ran with it and said, oh my God, Wendy just lied about not knowing Lebe. Girl, that's not even what the fucking conversation was about. So here we go again with production showing a tweet. You are basically, Gizelle is saying that Candace is doing things online, I guess, liking tweets. Andy then asks Candace, are you online liking tweets? They show a tweet about Candace liking a tweet about colorism. Girl, what that? If y'all are going to show a tweet, show the tweet where Candace is out here liking tweets about death threats or some shit like that. Thank you, Latricia. Get those likes up. Yes, can we get the likes up? We have 1.6K in here and less than 600 likes. Show some love for our fave cousin, please. Yes, we have 1,610 people in the room. Can y'all please like the video? Wendy act like she barely knew Lebe. That don't have nothing to do with nothing. That don't have nothing to do with nothing. Candace. Andy asks, I just told a lie. You know what? Let me just go ahead and get Candace together. Because I'm trying to go and no, let's just get her together. Robin asked Candace, what about the screenshots of Chris's limp dick? Candace sits there and is like, what are you talking about? What picture? So I'm thinking they're about to go to commercial break, and I just know in the back of my head that when they come back, I just knew that Candace was about to drag Robin on. Let me tell you, mother, something. When I tell you, I was so pissed off at Candace. Candace, I know you ain't let this woman just sit here in your fucking face and say anything about screenshots. Candace should have wore Juan out so goddamn bad that Juan wanted to fight Chris by the time this aired. Candace should have wore Robin out so bad that Robin was ready to take off them goddamn heels and stomp Candace in the ground. The simple fact that she sat there and let Robin play in her face about some dick pics that's allegedly of Chris, when your nigga was just out here in the streets paying for a bitch hotel room. Girl, you got some motherfucking nerve. Girl, I know you ain't sitting across from me questioning me nothing about my goddamn man. Your man can't even come here and support you. Girl, when I tell you, I was looking at my TV screen like, what is going on? And then another thing that pissed me off about Candace. Candace wasn't caught off guard. Candace was not caught off guard. Y'all know I go for Candace, but Candace was not caught off guard. Candace is not new to the housewife world. Candace been here since season 3. She knew that they was gonna bring this shit up. She knew that this was coming up at that reunion. You know what else pissed me off about Candace? When they asked her and Robin what would they need to do in order to move on, and Candace started crying. Bitch, I said, bitch. Robin again sat right across from Candace and in a nutshell basically said, bitch, I don't fuck with you. Pretty much. Now she ain't curse, but she basically said that to Candace. Girl, we don't have nothing to talk about, girl. We don't have to make up. We not friends. We good. And you sitting over here still crying about this friendship. Girl, what are you crying about? This girl done told you 55,000 times that she don't want to be your friend. You have went through the season. You have watched the season. You have time to prepare for the reunion. And she is still sitting here telling you to your face, 10 feet away from you, that girl, I don't fuck with you like that. And you over there crying. Talking about, I just need for my friends to just have some acceptance. Girl, she's not your friend. What are you crying about? Girl, you look crazy. And y'all know I love me some Candace Dillon back set because we just gotta call a thing a thing. They were jumping Candace. I think Candace was over it. Even Wendy, like, come on, Wendy. Thank you, Anna. Girl, we're gonna get into it. I got some more. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Baby, your husband was at the laundromat for free with another beautiful woman with a jug of Tide. Stop talking to me about Chris. Exactly. Thank you, Miss Vance. Exactly. I was over it. Don't get it twisted. I got something for the other women too. It ain't just Candace. Okay? I got some, Candace, I'm gonna come back around and take up for you in a couple of minutes. Not right now. Right now we got a tug on both sides of your wig because girl, you had me fucked up watching this reunion. I said, what the fuck is going on? Okay. So now this is where I started to get worked up. This is the part of the reunion when I actually felt bad for Candace. And in my honest opinion, I had a conversation with a friend and he made valid points. He said that he thought that Candace was fired. And it made sense why he thought she got fired. I honestly think Candace quit. And I think it was this moment where Candace felt defeated. And I felt like in this moment, Candace knew, girl, it's a wrap. So they start to go over Gizelle, Chris, and all that mess. And Andy says, I want to take these last 15 minutes to kind of like see what we're going to do with Gizelle and Candace, basically. And Candace says, girl, we don't have to talk about me and Gizelle. She's already said she's not interested in moving forward. Gizelle did say that at the reunion. I mean, during the season. Mia says, I don't think she said that. Yes, she did. Did they play a clip? They didn't play a clip of Gizelle saying that, of course, because at this point, it's protect Gizelle, protect Gizelle, protect Gizelle. I don't like Gizelle, but Gizelle is the HBIC over at Potomac. And Gizelle is also going to be the reason why they more than likely will have an entire reboot in about 1 to 2 seasons. Gizelle runs that entire show, and I just don't understand why. So they start to talk about the SA. Gizelle swears up and down that she never accused Chris of SA. Yes, she did. You actually said that he touched Daisy's butt. and then you try to lie and say that you heard Ashley say it at the table. And Ashley said, girl, I didn't say no shit like that. But then y'all get to the reunion and Ashley says, well, you know how Gizelle can put some sauce on it. And even when they went back and played the clip of the other lady saying, yeah, that's what I heard, I think I didn't take it this way. It wasn't like they were saying that's what Daisy said. They were saying, yeah, that's what Gizelle said. Girl. They were not saying, oh, I heard Ashley say that. That's not what that clip was about. Candace starts to say, why am I crazy? Like, why are y'all acting like I'm making this up? They start to go down this road of like Karen saying, you know, we're not gonna go, like, basically trying to say that as victims of sexual assault, or, you know, we shouldn't go down this road for the victims. Girl, if I was Candace, I would have told y'all, fuck all of y'all. I am someone of sexual assault. Y'all not gonna sit here and play my motherfucking face. Y'all know exactly what the hell is going on. It took Candace to literally, I don't know if y'all saw it. It took Candace to start looking into the room. I'm assuming the producers and cameraman to say, then because she said that Gizelle said he made me go into his bedroom. Gizelle is saying, I didn't say that, I didn't say that, I didn't say that. And that's when Candace was like, am I crazy? Like, why are y'all sitting here acting like, girl, like, what's going on? And at that point, I felt like Candace was like, bitch, I'm not going to win this war. It's a wrap. Y'all want to play in my face. I know what she said. Y'all acting like she didn't say it. Ain't nobody on this stage saying she said what she said. Then Karen finally says, oh, you're talking about when she said, and correct me if I'm wrong, where she said where he made her go into the room. And she's like, yes, she said that. And then that's when Andy says, oh, production is saying that, Gizelle, you did say that. Now, mind you, I don't know how long they were going back and forth, but mind you, this has only happened because Candace has started to look, not at the housewives, but look at them, whoever was out there. Like, why am I like y'all not gonna say that she said it? Like, why y'all acting like I'm making this shit up? I said, ooh, bitch. That's when I started to feel bad for Candace. And that's when I realized, like, oh girl, she probably about to clock out. And then I'm gonna tell you what really pissed me off. Once Gizelle even got clocked on what she said, she still did not apologize. She just said, oh, if I said he made me, I meant to say he asked me to. That's what she said. Candace then had to turn around and give a 2-minute apology speech. Do y'all hear what I just said? Wendy is sitting there like, okay. And I got upset at Wendy for 2 seconds, but the truth of the matter is Wendy knows that it's a lost cause. Wendy knows that, girl, it ain't no use for you to sit here and argue back and forth because, girl, we not going to win this. So just apologize and move on. When I tell you, I really, 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 really felt bad for Candace. So Candace starts to apologize and say, maybe I'm sorry, maybe I overreacted. Maybe my reaction was too much. Girl, I look over and Gizelle is laughing. Now, at this point, I'm like, oh, I see what's going on. This is not about Candace having to apologize. This is not about Candace needing to apologize because Gizelle is not going to accept her apology. This is about Gizelle embarrassing Candace. This is about them trying to put Candace in her place. Ain't no way I could have sat on that stage and apologized while this girl was laughing. At that point, they would have had to just suck my dick from the back. Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all really are on this goddamn show embarrassing me, making me apologize to this woman after she accused my husband of sexual assault. Then she came back this season and said he made me go into a bedroom and made me close the door. Girl. And after I yell and scream that I'm not crazy, I'm not making this up, Karen finally gets into the conversation, and then y'all finally get in contact with Andy through his earpiece and say, oh yeah, she's telling the truth. I said, oh, this is what's going on. They're just making Candace basically bow down to Gizelle. Gizelle won. She did. And I think it pissed me off even more because Candace, you really, girl, when I tell y'all, bitch, they wouldn't have got shit out of me for the next two parts. I would have sat there with my legs crossed. You know how Kenya sat there and clocked out of the reunion? I would have clocked out just like Kenya did. Oh, I see what y'all hoes is doing. Gizelle never once apologized. Even when they clocked her on saying what she said, she didn't apologize. She did not apologize. She didn't say, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say he made me." She just said, "I should have said, what I meant to say was he asked me." She did not apologize. Candace had to apologize. It was bad, Diva. It really was bad. It was bad. And then NECA tells Candace after Gizelle says, "Oh, I didn't mean to say. I'm sorry. Let me. I'm getting ahead of myself." She says, "I meant to say he asked me." And then NECA says, "Is that good enough, Candace?" And Candace just says, "Yeah." Thank you, Nikki B. Rodney, people don't understand assault is a fear or threat of harm. It is not an actual act. Battery is physical attack. Gizelle most certainly did accuse Chris. She did. She said she accused him of sexual assault, and she also said he coerced her to go into her bedroom because she knew the hug lamb wasn't there. I don't know why y'all trying to play in these people's faces. It's funny how Andy can recognize when someone is falsely accusing him of something, but can't recognize when Gizelle is doing so. Hello? Candace got no morals. No show is worth that humiliation. I would have went out swinging. Andy would have to catch her straight from me. I don't care, period. I don't know how she did it. I don't know. I don't have that much. I mean, I get they make a good amount of money, but the humiliation that Candace went through that last 10 minutes, I was like, "Ooh, girl, this is horrible. This is a mess." Giselle is really socking it to Candace, and ain't nobody saying nothing. And even after Gizelle was clocked online, she still sat there and was like, "Oh yeah, I meant to say he asked me." Girl, I said, "What the fuck?" And then Candace had to turn around and give a whole fucking apology. I said, "Bitch, God, this is some crazy shit." Mermaid 19834. Hey cousin, I'm late, but I wanted to show you some love. Thank you so much. Thank y'all for the super chats. And then Andy asks Wendy, so Wendy, by law, is that sexual assault? You're the lawyer. He said, "You're the lawyer." You know, Wendy ain't no lawyer. And Gizelle says she's not a lawyer. And then, of course, Wendy says, "Girl, he's a host. He asked the question." So, of course, they ask NECA. NECA says no. Girl. Andy, based off what the housewives are saying, is that sexual assault? Because Brandy said you was down there sexually assaulting the motherfuckers too. Okay. Girl, that reunion was a mess. As much as I was pissed off at Candace, I really felt bad for Candace towards the end. I was like, "Oh, bitch, this is bad." I really do think, y'all, I know some of y'all gonna say, "Oh, you just saying that because Candace is one of your girls." I really think Candace quit. I think Candace quit, and I felt like in that moment, Candace realized this shit is for the birds. I really do. Because I also think she realized that, girl, I'm really fighting a battle that I'm not going to win. She's not going to win against Gizelle. She's just not. They've given Gizelle the power. The other girls are not going to get out of line. NECA's not. Robin's definitely not. I think Wendy, she don't want to lose that check. So she's not going to really buck Gizelle too much. Ashley definitely not. And Mia's not. And Karen might do a little yang, 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 But at the end of the day, girl, Candace is really on an island by herself. She really is. She really is. She really is. She's on an island by herself. I just wish that Candace would have, baby. That's what I said. I sat here and I said, girl, if that was you, what would you have done? At that point, I think I just would have went out with a bang. I'm not even BSing y'all. If I was on a reality TV show and I was in the position that Candace was in and I started to realize what was going on, I think at that point, we just would have went out with a bang season 8. I'm putting that on my grandmother. Hello? I just would have went out with a bang. And I just would have started cursing them hoes out. Oh, y'all ready for lunch? We can come back and finish if y'all want to. Or I can leave right now. I would have cursed them out. I'm dead ass serious. And I'm so serious, I'm putting that on my grandmother. Y'all know I don't play about my grandmother. That's how dead serious. I would have cussed their asses out. I would have cursed their asses out. And then I would have asked, do y'all want me to come back or do y'all want me to leave? Because, girl, we can finish the show, but I don't really need to be here. Okay. I would have cursed their asses out. Every single one of them. And it was going to be what it was going to be. Ain't no way y'all gonna embarrass me like that. Y'all already know. Y'all already know I have this thing with public humiliation. I've always been that way. I don't know why, but I have this thing with public humiliation. And once I find out or I think that somebody is trying to publicly humiliate me, girl, everything just goes crumbling down. At that point, I feel like it's a war. I do not like for people to try to publicly embarrass me. I really don't. So the simple fact that now I know that we are on this TV show in front of these cameras and hundreds of thousands of people are going to see this. Oh, girl, if y'all want to give a show, then girl, we can give a show. Because that's what y'all trying to do anyways. They would have had me fucked up. They really would have. They would have had me all the way up. Girl, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Like I said, I have to give it to Gizelle. Gizelle is that girl. I don't know how Gizelle got all this goddamn power, but Gizelle got it. Thank you, Shan. Cousin, I miss RHOA. The way I rolled my eyes the entire episode, it was terrible. Girl, it was a mess. It was absolutely a mess. And one of my friends told me, you gonna get upset. I said, I'm not gonna get upset. Girl, I said, I'm not gonna get upset. I don't let these helpers work my nerves up no more. Girl, once I get upset. Bitch, I got upset. Bitch, I was so motherfucking mad. I was so motherfucking mad. That's the real reason why I didn't do my review last night. Because I knew if I would have came in here last night and did the review, girl, the girls would have, girl, it would have been a whole nother mess. They would have counseled me. So I'm glad I didn't come down here because I'm a grown ass man and ain't got no business talking to no grown ass women like that. But girl, if I would have came down here last night, girl, y'all would have counseled me. Girl. So I'm glad I didn't come, okay? But girl, I did get a little upset. I got real upset. I was so mad for Candace. I was so mad for Candace. Anyways, I want y'all to go back. I want y'all to go back and watch the clip of when Candace was apologizing and Gizelle was sitting over there laughing while the girl was apologizing. And right then and there, I said, oh, this is what this is. It's not about the apology. It's about putting Candace in her place. That's exactly what it is. Gizelle is not going to apologize because Gizelle in her head is the victim. And I'm right. So I'm not apologizing about shit. However, she will apologize to me and I will laugh. When I tell you Gizelle is stuck in 1978 at that AKA sorority house at Hampton University, Gizelle really runs that group of girls like a fucking sorority and she is Big Sister Green Eyes. I said 1978, I did. I said 1978, I did. So, girl, I done got worked up. Gizelle won. Gizelle won. What they say? What Gizelle said? What Gizelle told Monique? I'm like a ninja in the night. What she said? Whatever that bullshit she said. I'm like a ninja in the cut. I'm just waiting. I'll just be waiting. Gizelle got Candace ass off that show. She made Candace quit. Girl, she got Candace ass off that show. She got Candace ass off that show. I really do think Candace quit. But I think that Gizelle got Candace ass off that show. I'm going to make her quit. And that's exactly what she did. I'm going to wear her down so low, I'm going to make her quit. Because at the end of the day, all these other helpers on this stage, they going to fall in line. Mia going to fall in line. Robin definitely going to fall in line. NECA going to fall in line. Mia going to fall in line. Hello? Ashley is going to fall in line. Karen, girl, if push come to shove, I might have Karen in my back pocket a little bit. Girl, I got the girls. Wendy, low-key, gonna fall in line. She just not gonna go too hard after Gizelle, but she not gonna... When all I'm gonna say is this. When Candace was saying, am I crazy, am I crazy? I don't know if Wendy was speaking up or not. When I tell you I was so disappointed in Wendy, I'm hoping they just turned her mic down. But to leave Candace on that stage by herself, knowing that Candace was not lying, knowing that Candace was not making this up, and for nobody to say nothing, I said, oh, girl, this is some nasty work. This is some nasty work. Thank you for the super chat. It's my first lady will humiliate you into submission. Hello? That's exactly what she did, child. Not me. Girl, not me. You know I'm a different. Girl, I'm a different type of breed. I'm like my grandmama. We cuss out pastors, deacons, first ladies, and everybody else in the motherfucking church. Okay, and don't think twice about it. Oh yeah, I got it from my grandmama. Hello, hey. Yeah, my grandmama. She was the type. She cursed pastors out. Y'all better ask about Maggie Lois. Hello. The people at the church house used to call my grandmother Maggie D with the bam. That's how much my grandmother did not play that bullshit. Hello. Thank you, C. John the Gamer. Wendy will be apologizing to her next. Wait until her father segment. Girl, I believe it. They better sit. I would sit there with my legs crossed and look at the ground. That's what I would do. I would probably put my cell phone out. Girl, we can get nasty and dirty. Girl, we can get nasty. We can get dirty and we can go low. How low y'all want to go? Candace ain't no different than Monique. Wanting to be accepted. Girl, I don't know what it is. Like, it's weird. It's weird. Gizelle even said she was looking for the ownership. She did. Thank you, Florida L for life. Thank you. She did say it. She said at the beginning, I'm looking for the ownership. That's what she said. She damn sure wasn't gonna take no ownership. She damn sure wasn't gonna apologize and take no ownership. I said, "Ooh, girl." Anyway, so Gizelle, so I'm done talking about I'm done talking about Candace and Gizelle. Gizelle won. I give it to y'all, girl. Hey, tell all the fans, all the Gizelle girls. Hey, good boy. Hey, all y'all won. I give it to you. Y'all won. Y'all knocked my girl off the island. She gone. Girl, y'all want her out, girl. She gone. She ain't coming back. Ow. Oh, sure. Thank you, Lisa. If regular Robin is off the show, they can do it. They can OD. Wait. If regular Robin is off the show, they can OD pick Gizelle. Mia has a storyline. Karen has an AA storyline. They can ice her out, but they won't. They won't out of fear. That's exactly what it is. They're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it. All right, y'all. So Karen, and we're gonna wrap this up. This is getting too long. So Karen and Gizelle, let me say something too. This is what I wanted to say. First of all, the boards that Candace had was a flop, girl. The boards were a flop, girl. You having to reach behind you. Candace is 5'1". She having to reach behind her. Then, girl, she having to look for. Let me find it, girl. Girl. You were supposed to have all that shit ready, girl. You were supposed to have all that shit ready. I have said this, and I'm going to say it again. At this point, it don't matter because Candace is off the show. I see a lot of people making it seem as if Candace is the only one that gets gassed up or fueled by her supporters online. Please don't get it twisted, okay? Gizelle, the difference between Candace being online, and yes, I do believe that Candace gets online, and I feel like it's like a lot of people. You know how you get online and you start to get worked up based off of the comments? I feel like that's what Candace does. I do. But I feel like that's anybody. I really feel like that's a natural reaction when you get online. And then just imagine people, calling out stuff with you being on a show. I don't believe that Gizelle and Robin are not on Twitter. I don't think they're on their real accounts. I also believe that Robin and Gizelle, they have podcasters, YouTubers, and bloggers doing their dirty work for them. I do. I absolutely believe it. I also know that they watch YouTube videos. And how I know, I've told this story, I'm going to tell it again. Okay? It's not a secret. The Brooke Ashley, shout out to the Brooke Ashley. I met her at BravoCon. We were in the VIP lounge. Yeah. Shout out to the VIP lounge. Robin said on Watch What Happens Live, Candace receipts were the best. I think they gave Candace a bad edit. Candace had good receipts. It just was a lot with the boards and stuff. Because I know her receipts were valid and real because if you looked at Robin's face cracked for about 5 minutes. Robin got real nervous when she started talking about the bloggers and her being in contact with bloggers and all that shit. Robin got real nervous because, again, they want to paint this picture of Candace just being a mess on social media. But the truth of the matter is, Robin, you just got other people on social media doing your dirty work for you. Just period. And then Brooke Ashley gets down to BravoCon and she gets to at the beginning of the line. Let me tell y'all something. Those lines, Robin was on mute. That's how I knew what Candace was saying was the truth, because Robin got real nervous. Just go back and look at Robin's face. Robin got real nervous. Brooke Ashley gets at BravoCon in the VIP lounge. Girl, the line to take those pictures with those Bravo celebrities were long as hell. I'm not even bullshit. Those lines were long. Okay? Like long. Like I'm not even bullshitting y'all. Anybody at BravoCon knows exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. The Brooke Ashley says she got to the beginning of the line. It was not Candace. It was Gizelle and Robin. She gets to the front of the line, and guess what happened? Gizelle says, stop. Whatever the producer, the camera person, whoever it was, she told them basically they're done when they saw Brooke Ashley, or when she saw Brooke Ashley. So please don't ever fucking get it twisted that they don't watch YouTube, that they're not on goddamn Twitter. They just lurking in the motherfucking cut. Candace just got the pussy lips to get her ass on Twitter and say her shit with her chest. And she don't hide behind no burner account. She doing her talking out of her own goddamn mouth with her own goddamn Twitter fingers. Okay? Gizelle and Robin, they got other people doing that shit for them, and they watching videos looking. Girl. Hello? Thank you. What's that? Tribal assist? Thank you. Think about how Bravo embraced Marlo and tried to rehab her white savior, but wants to tear down the generational wealthy girl. Hello? There we go. So, anyways, I wanted to just say that part. Robin and Karen get into it, and long story short, they want both of them to say 3 nice things about each other. Robin says some nice stuff about Candace. I mean, about not Candace, about Karen, and Robin. She says some nice things about Robin. Karen low key clocks Robin and says basically, in a nutshell, she said that Robin's sneaky. She said Robin was sneaky. And then Robin tried to, of course, go back to the whole, what if you had a friend who said that you tried to set them up or whatever, you know, the stuff that happened between her, Chris, and Candace. And then she says that that Karen can't be objective when it comes to her. I don't think that that's necessarily true in this case. I think in this case, girl, Karen actually sides with Candace. She said it in the show. I forgot what part of the show, but she pretty much said that, girl, Robin knew. She said that she thinks that Robin did not tell her truth so she could hop on the bandwagon with this lie. She said it. She said it at BravoCon. She said it during the reunion. Go back and watch. She said it. So for Robin to still think that Karen will go back and agree with her, Karen doesn't agree with you. She doesn't. Child, please get Brandon out of the chat. We're tired. Thank you, Simply Sakina. Who is that? Girl, I don't know what's going on. Y'all know I've been over my own world. And then Mia, Gordon, and G. I'm sorry. Mia, Inc., and G. Gordon and G is the same person. I don't be knowing how to take Mia sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Because no, I'm fine. I'm just in here thinking. I don't know how to take Mia. Because on one hand, I do like that Mia is giving us a storyline, but I don't know if um I don't know if Mia be telling the truth. Like now all of a sudden, thank you, Jennifer, for the super chat, and thank you, Miss VW, and thank you, Miss Heather, for the super chat too. Thank y'all so much. I mean, for the cash app. Thank you. I just don't know how to take Mia because now Mia is with this man, right? When I tell you Mia, bitch, that's why. Listen, this is the thing with Mia. Can I just be honest about Mia for a second? While Gizelle is worried about Candace and Wendy, she needs to be worried about Mia. I'm telling y'all, liar or not, Mia is going to be in the front center of Potomac in about 1 to 2 seasons. I'm telling y'all. Girl. Robin low-key would still have her job if Robin gave us what Mia and Gordon gave us the last 12 minutes of season 8. I guarantee you, Robin will still have her job, 1, if she was a little bit transparent with her situation with Juan. 2, if Juan would have came to the reunion. I think her charging people $5 when she already gets paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to tell her reality down at Bravo. That was one. And then two, girl, your husband still ain't at the reunion. He ain't even got no job. The thing with Mia and Gordon is this. Mia and Gordon are working together as a team. Unlike Michael, Michael does not need Real Housewives of Potomac. Michael, from what the streets say, was already wealthy prior to Potomac, and more than likely, he's still going to be wealthy when Potomac goes off the air. So Michael don't need Potomac. Mia needs Potomac, and G, who they say is broke, also needs Potomac. So if G got to sit there and speak to the side nigga through FaceTime in order to make sure that Mia keeps this job so she can keep giving him lunch money, that's what G gonna do. You see what I'm saying? So Mia and G working together. At this point, they're a team. G ain't just moving across the street from Mia in DC just because. He moving because, girl, they're gonna be in separate addresses, but they're still gonna need each other to film. I'm telling y'all. Girl. Scotty! What's up, Scott? Oh, Scotty, I need to text you back. I'm gonna text you back. I just saw your name. But yeah, I don't know. Like now, Mia is basically talking about her and Brandon. I mean, not her and Brandon. See, we call him Brandon. Thank you, Miss Valeron. Gotta mess your whole name up. Retired Tasha K. Wade is Gordon's Hey Man Wade. Okay, hey man. Okay, thank you. Mia basically says that her and Ink, they were high school sweethearts. Now all of a sudden, she says that. She says that. Yeah, she said she was in school and she was working and she don't leave her job. I said, what? I said, this is why he's not going. Girl, now Mia said she was in school and she was working. Mm. Mm. I said, girl, now she went to school. Now she working. Maybe she was in school. I don't know. That's why I said, girl, Mia. Now. This is where I start to get frustrated with Mia because this is what Mia does. Okay, Mia is like a book. Listen, okay. Thank you, April Aries. I'm just tuning in. It looks like you got. It looks like you got. You done got big enough for trolls. Time to get mods to kick people like Brandon out of the chat. Thank you, April Aries. Thank you for the super chat. I thought I kicked him out. I thought I did. I thought I kicked him out. If I see his name pop up, I'll do it again. But this is when I start to get frustrated with Mia because he must came back on a different account, girl. Oh, he got an alternate account. Oh, girl. Oh, that's him. Oh, Okay. But this is why I started to get frustrated with Mia because it's like Mia, girl, we don't know what you be like. Mia is like a book. That's what I was about. That's what I was on. Mia is like a book, and it's like 30 chapters in her book, and you don't know if it's a fictional book. You don't know if it's the autobiography. You don't know you don't know what type of book it is. But she starts like at chapter 20, and then she'll go back to chapter 3, and then she'll jump up to chapter 27, and then she'll go to chapter 22, and then she'll go to chapter 2, and then she'll go to chapter 13. And like she just be jumping all over the place. And you be like, okay, girl, I can't keep it. Like, I don't know if this is a fictional book. I don't know why you starting on chapter 30 when we all start at chapter 1 on the first page, unless you like Portia, who read the book upside down backwards. Ugh. I don't know why. Anytime I get to mention Portia, I'm going to mention Portia. Okay. Yes, I just threw Portia name in there just because I did. I did. I did. Yes, I did. I said I don't, unless you like Portia, who like to read books upside down backwards. Yes, I did. One ain't gonna be happy until he uses up all Robin's money, and then gonna leave her after she loses everything. Girl, thank you, love 211-215. No, girl, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Either he leaving when them kids leave. Let me see if I can find this clip. Thank you, Miss Lawal, for the cash out, or Mister. Thank you. Let me see if I can find that clip. Juan already told y'all he leaving when them kids gone. Juan already told y'all that. Juan told y'all that as soon as these kids get up out this house, he said he gone. I don't know what a clip is. I got so much stuff in my phone. I try not to have unnecessary stuff. I don't know what a clip is, girl. I ain't got time to be trying to look for it. I know it's only like 20 seconds. That's not it. Anyways, girl, it's a clip out there of basically him saying he leaving when them kids gone. Thank you. And her money on a B. Wait, and her money. Huh? And her money on a B1 by V. I don't know what you mean, but thank you for the super chat. Thank you, love 211-215. Thank you. Jolene. Okay. But I don't know. I can't keep up with Mia. Like I said, I like Mia. I like that Mia is giving us something to talk about. Gizelle was you worried about Candace and trying to get Candace off the show when baby Miss Mia is coming for that number one spot. Mia is giving us storyline. She giving us girl. Even if it's not real, she is giving us girl vulnerability with I don't know if it's real. I don't know if you can be vulnerable if it's not real, girl. I don't know, girl. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how to take Mia. I really don't. But I can also see why some people may think that Mia is about to be the head bitch in charge. Because Mia is giving you HBIC energy. She really is. When you think about the way that Mia was moving this season, Mia got first chair for a reason. Mia was right there beside Andy because quiet as it's kept, she really did work for it and she really did deserve it. We know those first chairs don't mean shit, but at the end of the day, she got first chair because she really worked for it. And when she was being nosy and trying to get down to the bottom of stuff, it didn't come across just like somebody just being messy trying to start shit. Mia was asking questions that people really want to know. Like, let me ask you about this lawsuit with you and Michael. Even if you don't answer, I'm still gonna ask, right? Let me ask you about Juan, you and Robin. Let me ask you about you and Juan, right? Let me take you and Juan out to cooking lessons and ask Juan some questions. Like Mia was doing the stuff that they should have been doing, and she was doing it in a way that came across as authentic and not just trying to like kick up mess and let me go lie on somebody's husband. Like she didn't do it that way. And that's why I appreciated Mia this season. Please don't get it twisted. We know Mia is a mess, and we know that Mia pulled stunts and shows last season with Wendy. But I'm just saying this season, Mia did good. She really did, in my opinion. She did. And Mia is going to make sure that she keeps this check. Mia is not losing this check. She's not. She's not. That's why Mia also was the one who got down to the reunion. I'm sorry. Mia also was the one who got down to BravoCon, and she did apologize again to Wendy at BravoCon. And she took ownership. I'm just saying, she took ownership of doing what she did at Miami, in Miami last year. She did. She really did. It was y'all girls who got booed. Hold on. Thank you. R.A. Peach about to go straight to Love and Hip Hop Atlanta with Mia leading the girls. Now, I will have to say thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Nisha, girl 25. I will have to be honest with you, girl. Can we be honest? As much as I don't mind Mia and what she did this season, a part of me hopes that Mia does not eventually get to that spot. And it because what's gonna happen? Listen, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. It's gonna be like Portia leading Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's exactly what it's gonna give. It's going to give if that's the only thing I'm worried about. You know, Mia try to act like she classy fish. I don't know if she is or not. You know, Mia try to act like she classy, right? But I could see Mia, girl. I just don't want you to make this no Love and Hip Hop on. I mean, girl, quiet as it's kept, girl. Gizelle. Gizelle needs to go. She acts like someone owes her. Girl, she needs to. She not though. Thank you, Kim Cat. Quiet as it's kept. I know. You know, I don't like Gizelle. Just so y'all know, I don't like Gizelle. I don't like Curtis from Marriage and Medicine. I don't like Michael Darby. I don't like Martell. Hello. I don't like Phaedra. I don't like Portia. Hello. And most of the niggas, and most of these trifling ass niggas who appear on reality TV because I think they do a piss poor job at representation. Anyways, and I'm not saying that Gizelle should be fired because I don't like her. I'm saying that Gizelle should have been fired because Gizelle holds the group back. It's not my opinion, it is facts, okay? I can give you examples of when, okay? I can give you examples of when Gizelle has not been around and the girls let me say this is what I would this is what if I were in a room with Bravo and NBC and the casting directors, I would ask them, if you're saying, Andy, that the name of the game is to come to some type of resolve and move forward, then what makes you think that the girls can do that with Gizelle in place? Because as we've seen on the show, the times that Gizelle is not around, those are the times that the girls are able to move forward. It's not when she's around, it's when she's not around. When they were in Miami, Wendy and Robin were able to sit at a table at a club and kiki and laugh. When they were in Mexico, Ashley, Candace, Wendy, I think it was Mia, I can't remember who else, were downstairs singing to Candace's song. Also, you had Wendy, Mia, Candace, and Ashley showing each other their coochies. This year in Austin, you had Candace, Robin, Wendy, Nneka, Ashley, all in Robin's room, talking about swallowing jizz, laughing, kikiing, even to the point where Robin let Candace wear her shoes, who was not around class. All I'm saying is, if we look at how it goes, they are able to get along and move forward when who's not around. It is what it is. I'm telling y'all, that's what it is. I had another example too. I can't think of it right now. So if that's the name of the game, then how do y'all still keep this person around who's clearly holding the group back? Karen is the one, regardless if I don't agree with the shit that Karen does, right? Karen has did some fucked up shit on this show, but it does not change the fact that the women on the show still have a level of respect for Karen. That's why I get so frustrated with Karen Huger, because Karen is in the position to be the head bitch in charge and to whip the girls in shape. You see how she sat there tonight and was like, I'm expecting these ladies to be on one accord, right? She got in that position and she let the girls know what's going to happen tonight. It doesn't matter if Karen calls Robin a ditzy bitch 15 times a day and 23 times on Sunday. Girl, Karen is older than me. The girls are still going to come around to Karen. It doesn't matter if Karen tries to get Candace fired. She's still going to come around to Karen. It doesn't matter if Karen says that Wendy doesn't fit the aesthetic of the group. Wendy's still going to come around. Necker not going to challenge Karen. Girl. Thank you for the super chat. Just 20. Who lives are more dangerous, Mia, Gizelle, or Ashley? Oh, thank you so much for coming back and doing this live review, cousin. Whose lives are more dangerous, Gizelle? Gizelle, Ashley? Mia lives don't affect nobody. But I have to say that what happens with the other girls is when they choose to fall in line and not call out the shit that's being said, at that point, I start looking at them like, girl, Gizelle is dirty. But I also think that people need to stop forgetting about Ashley is, maybe I'm. That's what I said. Everyone is willing to still talk to Karen regardless of what she says to them. That's all I'm saying. They all gonna still talk to her. Every single one of them. They not gonna not talk to Karen. Gizzard and Ashley, the real villain. Uh-huh. Now this is the thing where Karen fucked up. Karen can't now this is where we get this is why Karen can't be the head bitch in charge. Because Karen is low-key a drunk. Oof. So, girl, we can't have a head bitch in charge over here, girl, slurring and girl, breath smelling like Hennessy and Stella Rose from what the cops say. I'm just saying what the cops said. I ain't saying it, bitch. The cops said it. The cops said that Karen's breath was smelling like Stella Rose, bitch. So Karen can't even come back next year and really get the girls together because, girl, everybody gonna be looking at Karen like, girl, you got your own shit going on. How dare you try and check somebody? You see what I'm saying? The show is about to be a mess because Gizelle just wants the girls to do what she wants them to do. Mia, we can't trust Mia because I'm nervous about Mia even being close to being in charge because we know Mia. Then this nigga who you with, which is a hollow thing. I'm sorry. Girl, don't nobody know you. Don't nobody know that man. Mm-mm. Thank you, Zacoby. Thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, Mia did lie on Chris. I forgot about that. I forgot about Mia lying on Chris. She did lie on Chris. She sure did. I forgot about that. Mia bringing this nigga on the show talking about he don't like to go by his government name. Girl, he like to be called Ink. Oh, girl. That's what I'm like. I'm sorry. I'm about to sound real. Girl, I'm about to sound real elitist, real classist. That's how I don't feel like I can sound like that. I feel like you have to be an elite to sound elitist. Girl, what Cameron said, girl, in order to own millions, you got to make millions. Girl, I hate that. There we go. That's all I was about. Thank you for cleaning it up for me, Diva. I don't like when the girls come onto the shows with their street names. I'm sorry. Girl, you want somebody to call you by your His name is Ink. Oh, girl. So you about to come back next year and we're gonna be seeing Ink. That's what they're gonna put on. That's what they're gonna put across the screen. Ink. I'm kind of nervous. I'm just nervous about Mia. I don't know. I'm just nervous. I am. Mia, girl, I know you be watching my videos. Mia, girl, I'm really trying to give you a chance because I really don't have no issues with Mia. But Mia, I just feel like it's about to get. I just don't want you to give us love and hip hop. It's already damn near low key that anyways, and we're gonna be honest about it. Okay, girl, there we go. Y'all already was on powder boats eating bologna sandwiches and cookies and Capri Suns just just last season or the season before last. This season you had Karen, and that's another reason too. Let me tell y'all something. This is what I be saying. Okay, when I say I like for the girls to live in what they're gonna like, you want to come onto the show and you want to be the grand dame. Fine, be the grand dame, but you cannot be the grand dame and then want to turn around and serve the girls beanies and weenies and fall plates and hot dogs and pickles and jaws. That's when I'm looking at the girl sideways, like, girl, how you calling yourself the grand dame? And girl, you got the girls eating out of pickle jars, and you got you got some beanie weenies in a motherfucking fall pan. Girl, that's not giving grand dame. That is not giving grand dame, girl. That's giving girl we broken po. We broken po. Hello. Like Toya. I'm sorry. You got Toya on Married to Medicine. I know this ain't got nothing to do with Toya, but you got Toya on Married to Medicine who want to act like she just is rich. I got it. But girl, every time we look up, you talking about I need some Patron. Girl, you want to y'all want to play these roles, but then y'all don't know how to play the role because in real life you're not that girl like that. Because if you were really that girl, you would not be getting on TV talking about I need some what a Patron at. Look, girl, you gonna not 1942, girl, bitch, not even Casamigos, girl, you ain't drinking 1942. Girl, nothing. Girl, you still like I think Funky was saying that. Shout out to Funky. Girl, you still stuck in the 99 and the 2000s. I just like that's why I like for the girls, if you're going to act like this girl or play this role, I need you to follow the role all the way through. You know what I'm saying? Yes, remember the visible pipes in the Miami house? Yes, thank you, Jay. A mess. A hot ass mess. Portia and her Hennessy. Right. But Portia never tried to act like Portia was just like a hood girl to me. She never tried to act like this uppity, you know. She tried to act like she didn't eat pussy. Remember when Portia was in a pool pit talking about the LGBTQ, and the whole time she was opening her legs up and letting the bitch sit on her face? Them be the ones. Them be the ones. Them be the ones. The main ones who had the most to say at the church house be the main ones. Girl walking around her Monday morning, girl, a whole woman with pussy on their top lip. Hey, okay. The pastors that be in the church house be talking about the homosexuals. You be the main one walking around her asshole dripping. Hello? Girl, know how to deep throat 10 inches of dick down your whole goddamn throat, bitch. Girl, don't even play. Them be the ones. Anytime I see the girls and boys, I don't know how we got on this. Girl, I don't know how we got on this. Girl, anytime I see the girls and boys giving the most in church, I already know what your tea is, girl. Use a power bottom, girl. Suck dick like the best, okay? Use a lesbian, girl. Okay? Eat pussy with the best of them. I don't know how we got on this, girl. I'm sorry, y'all. Shout out to the new people, girl. We gonna look banjo over here sometimes. You know, we gonna look ghetto. You got to be real careful. You don't know what's gonna come out of my mouth, girl. I don't know how we got on sucking dick and eating pussy, but we did. It happened like that sometimes over here. I'm sorry. Hey! Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, girl, you got to be real careful over here, honey. You don't know what you're gonna get. Okay? Girl, my mind be going like 50, girl, my mind just be going. And then sometimes sometimes I just say shit that ain't got no business saying. Sometimes it just come up here, sometimes it come out of here before I really think about it and it's already out. I can't do nothing about it because I already said it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, child. Whew. Okay. Mm-hmm. Anyways, what about your lesbian relationship? They said we was kissing lesbians, girl. Anyways, Ink. Anyways, back to Potomac. Ink thinks that Jeremiah, whatever the little boy name is, he thinks that the little boy is his son. Girl. I don't know, girl. Portia's specialty is transformation, girl. Hello, because whatever man she with, that's what she gonna transform to. That's one. Thank you, Kim Cat Rodney. Did y'all notice on other folks' footage that when the fight broke out between Deborah and Kiriana, Ashley was standing her ass right there and fake like she was not there? I didn't see that. Girl, I didn't see that. I will say that. I will say this much though. Candace, Dr. Wendy, especially Dr. Wendy, was not wrong for getting in the middle of that fight, and Candace wasn't wrong for picking up that bottle. Hello, y'all have to realize this: the cameras were down. Okay, y'all do. The cameras were actually down. That's why they didn't have it on the actual Bravo cameras. It was a messy bitch like me in the background, girl, with their phone up like this. Hello, recording. Talking about, girl, look, they fight, girl. They fight. So that's how they got. That's how they got the footage. But the cameras were down, and then Deborah, she just told a bold-faced lie. Candace did call you the help, but she called you the help when you got up in her space. Girl, if the music was blasting, people were dancing. Girl, you didn't even, girl, and even if they were calling you names, they had every right to. Girl, you just got on TV last year and accused her husbands of basically trying to get with you. So even if Dr. Wendy and Candace were calling Deborah names, girl, they had every right to. You just came down here last season and tried to come after both of our husbands. Quiet as this kept. And now y'all expect Wendy, who's a professor, to be on the floor with her legs wide open, panties in the air, trying to help Kiriana fight. Girl, no, girl, I have to get up and go teach a class in the morning, girl. Y'all not about to have me on camera fighting. Then y'all want Candace to fight so y'all can turn around and say she got her ass whooped. Girl, they was not wrong, girl. Wendy wasn't wrong for not getting in the middle of that fight. I'm sorry. At all. And Candace wasn't wrong for picking up that bottle. At all. Like, girl, Wendy is a 40-year-old political commentator professor. It's already bad enough on some real shit. I'm sorry, we just call a thing a thing. It's already bad enough that Dr. Wendy came into this girl experiment first season. Damn, they already fighting, right? Second season on the show, she done almost got her ass tossed into the ocean. And now third season on this show, girl, y'all fighting at the club. Girl, I did not think that I was gonna be signing up to be girl in a circus every goddamn year. Girl, I'm thinking y'all supposed to be the classy girls of reality TV. I signed up, girl. Y'all down here fighting at the barn. Next season, girl, is me almost about to get tossed into the ocean. Now this season, girl, y'all throwing glasses across the room. And then y'all expect Dr. Wendy to be on the fucking floor fighting. Girl, what? Girl, no. If I can't break it up standing up, then I'm not getting in the middle of that shit. The fuck? Y'all crazy. No, Dr. Whitney had no business getting into the middle of that shit. At all. Friend or not, I'm sorry. Friend or not. No. I'm not doing it. And I'm talking about her. She shouldn't be doing it. No. What I look like getting up in the morning, going to debate on Fox News, and girl, y'all got my pictures floating around with my legs in the air trying to break up a fight or help somebody fight. Girl, pink panties showing, titty done popped out my goddamn shirt, and now I'm down to Fox News, girl, but I'm also the news. Now I already gotta go teach this class, and I'm all over the goddamn shade room. My students looking at me on the goddamn neighborhood talk, all true tea, the Jasmine brand. Shout out to all the blogs, girl. Now, girl, like, no, like, do y'all think about something like that? Maybe because I'm old as fuck, I be thinking about shit like that. Ain't it crazy? Potomac started out as an etiquette show. I told y'all it was fake. I told y'all that shit was fake. When I first watched Potomac the first season, I said, this shit is fake. Let me tell you something. I didn't grow up with money. Okay? I didn't grow up, girl, with the girls who got etiquette. Okay? Right? But I know a girl who, I know the girls, when a girl is part of that life when they not. And I knew when I looked at Karen, Gizelle, Katie, Ashley, Sharice, I knew that shit was all stunts and shows. I knew that shit was stunts and shows. I said, oh, girl, they fake. And that's why I didn't watch. That's why I didn't watch season 2. Because I didn't watch season 2. Because season 1, I was like, oh, they fake. This is not who they are. They doing this shit for camera. And then look where we at now. Now the girls is fighting. Now you got Karen, who was Miss Etiquette, talking about Gizelle as a hoe from Hampton University. And girl, she got a hot box and she, girl, went down to Sing Sing. Hello. And she was number one. She was number one talking about my grandmother. My great grandmother, Miss Betty Lewis, taught me how to be a lady. She told me that you have to drink with your pinky in the eye, darling. We don't do that in Potomac, darling. Yes, okay, we don't do that. It is etiquette, darling. Okay, we don't do the ghetto. We don't do the hood. Okay, this is very classy women. But she was the main one season 1. Girl trying to be a motherfucking teacher. Telling the girls what etiquette is, girl. You done grew up on a goddamn farm that got snatched up now, girl. You done lived in Potomac for a couple of years, girl. Now all of a sudden, girl, you think you're the queen of etiquette, girl. Girl, stop, girl. I get so sick and tired of people, girl. Just be who you are. Girl. Just be who you are, girl. Okay? Riding in a tractor. Acting like she grew up in that lifestyle. Carol, you did not grow up in that lifestyle, girl. You was out there, girl, milking cows and cleaning up cow shit. Now all of a sudden, girl, you the professor and how the girls used to act when it comes to etiquette. Oh God. I get so sick and tired of people playing in my face, girl. That's why I'm sick and tired of the people, girl. Just be who you are, girl. That's why I stopped watching. I was not here. I was not here. Let me tell you something. I was not here for Potomac season 1. I was not. I was like, I could not get into Potomac. I said, oh baby, y'all can have Potomac. It wasn't until season 3 that I got back into Potomac. And I was like, okay, this is cute. Yes. Girl, the girls be pulling stunts and shows out of Potomac, child. Yeah. Anyways. I'm tired of I'm not letting the people play in my face no more. Okay. Ray did save her. Okay. Hog maws and crackers. Okay. Candace did make it good. Will I be tuning in next season? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't know. I'm gonna say this much. Okay, let's just talk about it. Let me take a sip. Let me take a sip. I did not think that Real Housewives of Beverly Hills was going to be good after Lisa Rinna left. I really thought that the show was going to go downhill. I really did. However, even though there were episodes that were not eventful, I still felt like the season was a good season. This season, I thought it was a solid season. I was like, oh, this is cute, even without Lisa Rinna. The difference between Potomac and Beverly Hills is that the girls on Potomac are willing to clock in and interact with each other and do their jobs. Maybe that might change with Candace gone. I don't think it will. I think that even though Cal is kind of like the head bitch in charge, I don't think that anybody is afraid to go toe to toe with Cal. Sutton ain't afraid to go toe to toe with Cal. Dorit will clock Cal if she need to. Garcelle will. Like, I don't think they're afraid of Cal, right? I think that the girls on Potomac, they eventually fall in line and bow down to Gizelle. And I don't think that's going to make a good show. I just honestly don't. So unless they come back next season and they give this explosive trailer and they bring in some new girls that are just, you know what I'm saying? I just don't see it. I don't see it being a good season. And as much as I love Dr. Wendy, I don't know if it's not a good trailer when it comes back for season 9. I don't know if Dr. Wendy is enough for me to want to tune. Even though I love me some Dr. Wendy, I don't know if Dr. Wendy is enough for me to want to tune in. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to. Like, the only way it's gonna work is they are going to have to. I don't know. Like, it's not gonna work because the people they're afraid of Gizelle. That's just what it is. It's not gonna work. They're afraid of Gizelle. Anybody that comes in. Omarosa would be good. Omarosa wouldn't. Gizelle. It wouldn't even be no fair fight. It wouldn't. Mia, like, this is the thing. Mia's storyline is going to be G. That's why he's moving across the street from her. Okay. I mean, it's not going to be her storyline, but I'm saying, like, not the. I mean, that's what's going on in her life, I guess, girl. But we already know what Mia's storyline is going to be. Not Candace. See, Karen, we don't know. I don't know how Karen is going to go into this DUI situation. If I was a producer, Karen wouldn't have a choice but to talk about it. Now, how she goes about it, if she goes to AA, if she wants to acknowledge it, but like, she would have to talk. Ain't no way, girl. We're not skipping over no DUI. I think the only way that Potomac is going to work, just reality TV, period, the girls are going to have to start telling their truth. They don't want to tell their business. They want the money, they want the fame, but they don't want to tell their business. And a part of me can't even get mad at them, because if you're willing to let these men and women continue to be on the show and not have to tell their business and still get paid, how can I get mad at them? Because Gizelle ain't doing nothing that them people are letting her do. You know what I'm saying? Mia ain't doing nothing that they're not letting her do. Y'all let Robin literally go to a paywall and then bring her ass back. Robin ain't just walked on set and mic'd herself up. She ain't just signed no like y'all ain't forged her name for season 8. So it's like I can only say so much because at the end of the day, y'all are letting them do this. So if I can get paid 600,000, 700,000, however much they get paid, and show up and girl not have to tell my business, and bitch, okay, well, girl, that's what we're gonna do. It's a mess. It's a mess. It is what it is. This is the thing, and another thing too. The show is. Let me say this: even with Candace gone, the show not gonna stop. Everybody can be replaced. Atlanta did not stop. The views changed, but Atlanta did not stop because Nene and Portia left. We about to go into season 16. Potomac ain't gonna stop just because Candace is gone. Now, whether it should stop, okay, there we go. Now, whether it should stop, that's a different story. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This is what I said in my review earlier that I didn't get to upload because it didn't record. I'm just gonna be very transparent with y'all. When it comes to Potomac and Atlanta, and I've heard the diva say this, and yes, I'm one of those people, diva. We only watch those shows because they black. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. It is. It is. It is. It is. I just love Potomac. Well, at one point I did. I loved Potomac and I love Atlanta. And I do watch those shows because they're black women. But at some point, it's kind of like, girl. And I said this today in my review, and I'm saying it again with y'all. If they announce tomorrow, what's up, Ryan Keith? If they announce tomorrow that they were not going to bring Potomac back ever again in life, I wouldn't even care. That's how much I'm over Potomac. I wouldn't even care. I would not even care if they said that girl, Potomac is gone in the trash, girl. It's a wrap for the girls. I wouldn't even care. Because it's not even a good, like, it's not even y'all don't even have a great cast. Like, y'all should not even, the girls are afraid of Gizelle. They're afraid of production. Did you clock when she said, I was told she would get talked to? I didn't hear that. I saw somebody say that online. I didn't hear her say that. I'm going to have to go back and watch it again. It's just not a good show. Oh, yep, she said it. Oh, I didn't hear her say that. See, there we go. There we go. That's all I needed to know. Now that y'all are telling me that she said that, yes, she said it. See? What's up, make it make sense? In the words of Nene, is Gizelle a star? Okay. Or she a Bravo celebrity? Hello? I didn't hear them say that. But it just goes to show I really think that Candace felt defeated and she knew it was a wrap. I really think Candace quit. Gizelle has the power. That's just what it comes down to. I think that show was a mess. I think it's going to forever be a mess until Gizelle leaves. I really do. Like, Gizelle is not even a good housewife on some real shit. And it's not even me being mean and hateful. She's not. She ain't got no fashions. She ain't got no one-liners. Girl. Even Robin had us walking around here talking about, I'm so glad that Juan Dixon is not here. Girl, even Robin had us walking around here screaming that from the mountaintop. Like, girl, you ain't got no fashions. Your house is a mess. You ain't got no good style in your home decor. Like, you ain't got no one-liners. Like, when it comes to a housewife, I'm sorry. The most I can say about Gizelle is that she's a pretty woman. That's it. Do you know how many pretty bitches out there? A lot. Hello? That don't make you a good housewife just because you're pretty, girl. That don't make it a good housewife. That does not make her a good housewife. Gizelle is not a good housewife. She's really not. Nene was a good housewife. Hello? Kenya is a good housewife. I don't go up for her, but I can see why people think she is. Not me. Portia, I could see why people think she's a good housewife. Portia is a mess. When I tell you Portia gonna be a mess next season, Portia is gonna be a hot ass mess next season. Portia is gonna be a hot ass mess. Like, there are housewives that are good housewives. Right. Kyle, to me, is a good housewife. She a mess. Y'all say she a mess. You know, I only watch seasons 10 through 13. Kyle is a good housewife. Sutton is a good housewife. Lisa Rinna was a good housewife to me. She was a messy bitch, but she was a good housewife. Like, there are good housewives out there. I found some every hue at Dollar General in 2019. You is lying. Thank you, make it make sense. He said he found some every hue at Dollar General in 2019. I do not believe you. Like, I really honestly don't think Gizelle is a good housewife. And I'm not even trying to be mean or funny or just saying that just because. I really don't. Karen is a good housewife. I wish Karen just kind of like stuck to her grand dame. Karen is a good housewife. I think that Dr. Wendy is a decent housewife. She could be a good housewife, but girl, we got some work to do on Dr. Wendy. I think Candace was a good housewife. Candace was a good housewife. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all got to say. Even though she pissed me off part one, girl, Candace, you pissed me the fuck off. But Candace is a good housewife. There are good housewives. There are housewives with potential. And then there are housewives, like Gizelle is just not a good housewife. Robin was not a good housewife. Girl, she wasn't. I'm sorry, y'all. She wasn't. It's no shade. Girl. Ashley started out as a good housewife, and then she kind of like flopped. And y'all know Ashley is my girl. Ashley started out as a good housewife. She did. To me, she did. Ashley season. Ashley, before them babies, bitch. Girl, Ashley. Ooh, Ashley was my girl. Girl, you know Ashley was my girl. Ashley was my girl, and could nobody say a fucking thing about Ashley. Oh, now Ashley's a weirdo. Oh my god. Now I really can't. You know, Ashley, girl. It's like, girl. Anyways, it is what it is. We got 1,642 people in the chat. Can y'all please do me a huge favor and like the video? It helps out a lot. Girl, Ashley season 1 through 4 used to tear the girls up, honey, and didn't give a damn. Sharice was not a good housewife to me. Sharice was a good friend of the show. I want y'all to go back and watch season 3 when Sharice came back as a friend of the show. To me, I didn't like Sharice first season. I did not like Sharice first season. Sharice came back when I came back in, and Sharice came when Sharice came back. When I came back in and I saw Sharice as a friend season 3, Sharice was I thought Sharice was her as a friend. I was like, oh, Sharice was good. Potomac is not Ashley rubbing them liverworts and licking bottoms. Okay, we know he's the bottom. I just don't see it for Potomac like that. And I don't know what's gonna happen next season. I don't know if I want to review or not. But like I said, Wendy is not enough to make me want to tune in, watch, or review. Like I said, they're gonna have to come back with when I tell you that trailer for season 9 gonna have to be so goddamn good, where I'm like running down here to talk about the trailer, and I just don't see it happening. Because Karen is not gonna be vulnerable, and she's not gonna tell the truth. She's not. I'm gonna tell y'all what's gonna happen. As much as I feel like she should, she's not. Karen is not gonna tell the truth. Ashley and Carisha gave City Girls a bad name. Just fucked it up. Fucked up the church's money. Fucked it up. Thank you, make it make sense. Karen is not going to be vulnerable. She's not going to tell the truth. She's going to swear up and down, girl. She was drinking grape juice and the people lied on her. Mia is going to come back and be putting 20 on 10. Gizelle is going to come back and not be honest about shit. Ashley, if she comes back, she still, like, I just don't see them changing up anything. Maybe with Candace quitting and if Robin got fired, maybe it put a light underneath them to say, oh my God. But I don't see anything changing. I really don't. I think that season's going to be a mess. And then Wendy, quiet as this kept. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Y'all know it pains me to say what I'm about to say. Yeah, and I love my Wendy. You know, I love me some Dr. Wendy to pieces. I won't Wendy. I hope. I mean, if Wendy comes back, she comes back. But it wouldn't even make no sense for Wendy to come back at this point. I don't know what Wendy, like, what you going to? Because Gizelle ain't going to fuck with you. And them other girls going to fall in line with Gizelle. Like, I just don't see why Wendy need to come back. Like, and y'all know I love me some Wendy. But I just don't. Like, they would have to, like, they're not free. And I think here we go. Okay, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that, y'all. I think this is where it is true, where, you know, I go back and forth about the girls being friends, but I think this is where it does make sense for the group of women to have some type of established relationship prior to the show. Because even though we know friendships fall out every day, just because you're friends one don't mean you're gonna be friends the next day. But I think that it will be easier because for real, Robin and Wendy shouldn't have even been mad at each other. But Robin, of course, has to stay mad at Wendy. I think that when it's a friend group and people know each other, it's harder for them to fall out and to stop talking to each other. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Like with this group of women, girl, they don't care. Girl, I really don't know you anyways. And then Gizelle told me to stop talking to you. So girl, I'm gonna stop talking to you. Boom. And then like we was friends before this show. Girl, I don't know you. So I ain't gotta talk to you. Even if Wendy brought in Carriana, whatever her name is, I mean, I guess that could help her out a little bit, but the show is so divided. The show is so divided that even if Kiki came back, Kiarna, girl, I can't say that girl name. It still would be division amongst the group. And I think that for me, even if I saw Wendy and Gizelle interact with each other, I know it would just be some bullshit because they probably pulled Gizelle to the side and said, play nice with Wendy. It would still be a divided cast. Maybe they should just fire Wendy and girl, just let. Girl, I almost said the wrong thing. Girl. Maybe they should just. I almost said the wrong thing. Maybe they should just fire Wendy and just let Gizelle, Ashley, Karen, Robin, and the other girls just run the show. Because that's what they want anyways. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. That's what they want anyways. So just let them. So just let Ashley, Robin, Gizelle, Karen, Mia, girl. Let them bring in. Sesame Street, and let them bring in the other girl. What's her name? Daisy. That's how they want it anyway. So, girl, just do it. Because at this point, it makes no sense for Wendy to stay. Like I said, I won't. I mean, if Wendy stayed, she stayed, but I don't know how they will work through that next. I just don't know how it will work. I really, honestly don't. Girl, y'all ain't talked for 2 seasons. Y'all haven't talked for 2 seasons. And now all of a sudden, has it been 2 seasons or 1 season? Is it 1 or 2? I can't remember. Y'all haven't talked basically, and all of a sudden y'all come back season 9 and Wendy and Gizelle supposed to be friends. or have a sit down. Like, girl, I don't know. It's just a mess. It doesn't make sense for Wendy to stay. It does, and like I said again, this is my 7th time saying y'all know I love me some Dr. Wendy, girl. But I don't know if it makes sense for her to stay on the show. It just wouldn't make sense. I don't know what Potomac is gonna do. I don't know. It's a mess. Oh wait. Nene and 50 Cent were great friends, so their fallouts made for great TV. Right. And they always came back around too. Even though they met on the show, they still became friends. And when they were mad, but when they were good, they were good. Because they had solidified a friendship amongst them. And they used to travel together outside of the show. Thank you, Felicia B. Oops, sorry. Thank you, Felicia B. Will you be reviewing Martha's Vineyard? I don't know. I have the episode. I am DVRing the show, but I have not watched either episode. I may review it. I don't know. I need to watch it, but I have not watched either episode. Yeah, child. It is what it is. And then you're gonna bring Ashley back. Ashley's still gonna be lying. And y'all know I got a little soft spot for Ashley. That was my girl. It ain't gonna never go away. But we have to tell the truth. Ashley is going to come back season 9, still playing in folks' faces, knowing damn well her and Michael don't have any intention of getting a divorce. It's not gonna happen. I don't think Ashley's out here going on dates. I don't think she's screwing other people. I just don't. Michael has his claws too deep into Ashley for Ashley to get her ass on TV and tell us that she's had sex with somebody else. I don't see it. Ashley is not having sex with nobody else. Ashley not fucking nobody else. She wasn't talking to that. She wasn't fucking that white boy from the fine one. That nigga was fine. Luke. What the hell his name? Luke. Luke was fine as hell. Luke from Summer House. I used to watch the White Summer House. Girl, Luke was fine as hell. Luke. She wasn't fucking Luke. Girl. Ashley just did that shit just to say she was talking to somebody. Girl, it is tired. I just got tired. Girl, cancel the whole fucking show. Girl, snatch it off. Girl, I didn't get this one, girl. Girl, Potomac never came back. Girl, I wouldn't even be phased. Like if RHOA didn't come back, I would be like, oh my god, Atlanta not coming back, y'all. What we gonna do? Like I would be nervous. Like I would be like in my bed for like a day or two, girl. But if Potomac didn't come back, girl, we don't care anyways. We don't care. That show is stank, girl. That show is stank. When I say that show is stank, that show is stank to me. Girl, it is. And I don't give a damn when I said this the other day. Shout out to Andrew Gabor. I said this on Andrew Gabor's channel. That regardless if whoever it is doesn't like Candace, you have to still acknowledge that Candace was the most authentic out of all of them. Candace did not come into Housewives being anyone other than herself. Whether you was going to call Candace a brat, a princess, a crybaby, Candace did not try and hide who she was. Again, you don't have to like Candace, but Candace was going to cry. She was going to curse. She was going to yell. She was going to act like a princess. She was going to act like a brat, but that's who she was. And she wasn't trying to put no front on for nobody. On some real shit. Thank you, Peace. Mateo. Funny how Ashley and Gizelle dated from Summer House. All that shit was fake. Except they're having a baby. Okay? Now that shit is fake. Oh, okay, girl. Ooh, wee. Now that shit is fake. I don't think it's gonna have no goddamn baby. They say she's pregnant, so maybe she might pop up and girl, we see her walking around her wobbling. I'm like, oh, okay. Girl, I guess Miss Thing really was pregnant. Girl, Salt Lake City not even bad. Salt Lake City is this season was actually decent. I'm not gonna lie. You know, you had Gonica in the mix, but hell yeah, that was jealous of Candace. Especially Ashley. They're not gonna admit it. And the viewers will never admit it either. They were jealous. I saw New Jersey. I'm not reviewing New Jersey. I'm gonna watch it, but I'm probably not gonna review it. I might talk about it from here and there, but I'm not reviewing New Jersey. Y'all know I was not here for that girl. Hello. Johnson on food stamps. I know that sound mean. I ain't got no problem with food stamps. You know, I've been trying to buy food stamps for the longest. I used to be on food stamps, so I ain't got no issues with food stamps. Please don't twist what I'm trying to say. As someone who used to be a recipient of government assistance, okay? I don't want Jackie on the show if she got a food stamp card in her wallet. No. Me, I already told us Jackie had a food stamp card. I'm sorry. That's why we had to. That's what's wrong with the show now. They ain't got no fucking money. Now you want to bring somebody on with an EBT? Absolutely not. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. She barely made it as a friend. And she already came on some real shit. If we're gonna be honest about it, her and G and Mia, they all came into this shit lying last season. Remember? Was it last season or the season before last? I think it was last season. When Mia and G and Gordon all tried to act like they was having like some throuple, some threesome. Remember that bullshit they tried to pull? I forgot about that until one of y'all mentioned that the other day. I said, I forgot all about that bullshit. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how to take Mia because Mia be pulling stunts in shows. And Gordon will pull a stunt in a show. Gordon has already showed us he down for pulling the stunt. He did it with Mia and Jackie. So if he'll damn sure do it again. But they clock in, they do clock in. But I don't want you to clock in and be telling lies, though. Gordon wants a flute. I don't think Gordon wants no flute. I think Gordon wants Mia to keep that flute because, girl, like he said, you heard what he said. You started making a whole bunch of money from this show. How much I think Mia make? Because Gordon said you started making a whole bunch of money from the show. You got the big head. Mia started making her own money. She ain't need G no more. Girl, I done tried to tell. Okay, now I done tried to tell y'all that I just told a lie. I came to a light bulb went off, and Heather Dubrow. Shout out to Heather Dubrow, one of the real white bitches on TV. Hello, bitch, Heather, bitch, Heather coin. Okay, Heather already said that the girls come onto the show to leave their husbands. I believe it. I believe it. I believe that the housewives want to come on. I believe that the women want to become a housewife, especially those who don't have a life outside of their husbands because they want to leave their husbands. I do. Uh-huh. As soon as they get on, bitch, if they get past that second season, oh girl, they filing for divorce. Hello, don't let the bitch get to the second season. First season, she gonna stay with the nigga. Second season, baby, by the end of second season, honey, she pulling the divorce papers. Hello? It's a wrap for the girl. It's a wrap for the marriage. And then people like, reality TV ruins marriages. Girl, that marriage was already ruined. Girl. Miss Thing said, girl, I need to get out of this goddamn shit. I don't like this man no more. Girl, I can get a little bit of money, start some businesses, get a little fame. Girl, I'm gone. And that's exactly what the girls be doing. Girl, they get that first $300,000 check, or however much they get paid. I don't know how much they get. I don't know how much they get paid. You get that first little $100,000 check. Miss Thing go put her girl go get her a cute little condo, a cute little apartment on the other side of town, and be like, "Bitch, I'm gone. I got me a luxury apartment. I'd have moved out." Shit. You don't think that made a Candace apologize? I felt like that made Candace apologize. I felt like Candace was put in a position where I have to apologize. And as she was apologizing, girl, Gizelle was laughing. I said, bitch, oh my God. Girl, that would have been the end for me. That right there would have been the end for me, girl. They wouldn't have got shit from me the rest of that reunion. After I cursed their asses out, honey, I would have sat there with my legs crossed, just like Kenya did. Was it last year at the reunion when she clocked out and said, bitch, I'm done? Or was that the reunion before that? Was that last year? No, the year before last. Remember when Marlo came on her apology tour at the reunion, and Kenya figured out what was going on, and she basically just stopped participating at the reunion. Yeah, I know y'all remember that. I would have did the same thing if I was Candace. Once I clocked what was going on, oh girl, these hoes got me fucked up. I was sitting there with my legs crossed and I said shit. Now I said a damn thing. Girl, fuck y'all. That was gaslighting the shit out of that girl. That was gaslighting the shit out of that girl. Oh, God, I didn't want to talk about it no more, girl. I was like, bitch, this is some crazy shit. Girl, this is some crazy shit. Girl, I thought I was like in the whole, I was like, bitch, what am I watching? Girl, what is going on? Like, ain't nobody going, oh, girl, what am I watching? I really did not know what I was watching. I was so confused. But it is what it is, girl. What do you think Jizzy's storyline is next season is gonna be? Girl, nothing. She probably gonna talk about, I mean, it's no shade, but she probably gonna talk about dealing with the aftermath of her father's death and how it feels to have 2 kids in the house instead of 3. That's it. Gizelle does not have to talk about anything. And again, I can't even get mad at Gizelle at some point, because if Gizelle is allowed to stay on this show and probably make $700,000, $800,000, and she ain't got to tell none of her business, at some point I can't even get mad at Gizelle. If Gizelle is able to come back next season and still not tell shit, she ain't told shit after 8 seasons. What make us think she gonna come back after 9? Gizelle gonna show up on scene starting shit, going back to her old ways. Necca probably gonna be the target. Necca and Ike, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. What it's gonna be. Mm. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about Potomac no more, honestly. And quite honestly, I really don't give a fuck what Gizelle's storyline gonna be next season. Because I'm probably not gonna be watching anyways. Because I can tell you, I have a feeling. I got a feeling. Woo, Ooh, girl, I got a feeling, girl, next season gonna be a mess. It's not gonna be good. RHOP needs a new production team. Thank you, Jay. They do need a new production team. Okay. Honey, okay, y'all know I get a little worked up sometimes. Not as bad as I used to. Ooh, thank you. If Candace wasn't insistent about it, they wouldn't have even shown the clip. And yes, Wendy should take a pause. Thank you, Resney. Is it Resney? Somebody put Somebody put she got an EBT and I can't qualify. Okay, right. And she walking around here driving a motherfucking Porsche with an EBT card. Oh hell, how you get them stamps, girl? How you driving a Porsche but you qualify for EBT, Jackie? Let the girls know. So you's a scammer, girl. It's giving, girl. You lied on your application. Cause wasn't she driving a Porsche? But she got an EBT card in her purse. It's giving you lied on your application. Because Mia said your ass is on stamps. Jackie, if you selling stamps, girl, how much you sell your stamps for? Send never mind. Don't send me nothing, girl. You don't know who watched you. You're not supposed to be selling stamps anyways. But girl, send me an email. Send me an email. Oh, girl. What if Robin didn't get fired, y'all? What if Robin didn't get fired? A part of me feel like Robin probably didn't get fired. Did not get fired. So basically, this is gonna be next season. Thank you, Carlos. So basically, this is gonna be next season. Ashley, Robin probably did. What if Robin did not get fired? Robin, bitch, I feel like Robin did not get fired. Bitch, I said, bitch, girl, when I tell you, bitch, we gonna gag. Bitch, we gonna gag when Robin come back next season. Bitch, girl, it's gonna be Robin, Gizelle, Sharice, Neka, and Ashley. Watch. That's what it's gonna be. That's exactly what it's gonna be. That's what's gonna happen. Girl, I guess. Anyways, y'all, I'm gone. Thank y'all so. Do we have anything else to talk about before I go? Because it's almost been 3 hours. Girl, I've been on here since 9 o'clock. Didn't I tell y'all this is why I don't like doing live reviews? Because they get extremely too long. A review should not be 3 hours at all. At all. Robin gonna be a friend of a housewife? Girl. Thank you. Girl, I've been running this mouth, baby. One thing about it, two things for sure, baby. I'm gonna run this mouth. If y'all gonna come and watch, I'm gonna talk. Cowboy Carter, girl, here she go. I'm a wait, cause y'all girls. I'm gonna say this though. Some of y'all online lying. I'm gonna call y'all lies right to y'all face. I'm not even gonna do it behind y'all back. I'm gonna do it to y'all face. Some of y'all got y'all asses online lying. Y'all know damn well Cowboy Carter ain't better than Renaissance. Y'all know damn well. Cowboy Carter ain't better than Renaissance. Now I will give Miss Thing this, okay? Miss Thing is definitely singing her ass off. I'm gonna give Miss Beyonce her flowers. I said, "Oh, girl, the throat was definitely working on Cowboy Carter." Okay, she was singing. She's singing her ass off. I'm not into the album like y'all into the album. Bodyguard, it's like my favorite song so far. Let me be your bodyguard. I ain't gonna lie, girl. She's singing her ass. Bodyguard Miss Thing singing her ass off. I'm not gonna lie. Yaya, bitch. When I tell y'all, Beyonce singing so hard on Yaya, girl. I have listened to Yaya about 20 times. Yaya is my song. Tyrant. Okay. So far, my favorite songs are Jolene. Y'all know Jolene was the first song I listened to because Jolene is one of my favorite songs. So Jolene was the first song I went to. Jolene is one of my favorite songs. Tyrant, Bodyguard, Yaya. Desert Eagle. That's on like a minute and some change. That's one of my favorite songs. Daughter is good. It's some good songs on the album. Have I like really been able to get into the album? No. But it's some good songs on the album. It really, really is. Is it a country album? No, but she already told y'all. She already told. Two hands to heaven, whatever. That's a good song too. It's some good songs. Let me say this. It's some good songs on the album. It's a lot of good songs on the album. I just don't think the album is better than Renaissance. I just think the album is better than Renaissance. That's when y'all motherfuckers started to lose me. I said, girl, what? Girl, now y'all just saying some shit. Girl, now y'all just want to say some shit. Girl, that's what I had to say. I gotta get off. Girl, now y'all about to piss me off. It's a good album. Is it a country album? No, I don't look at. I'm sorry, I just don't look at the album as a country album. I just don't. But it's a good album. It's a good album. It is. It is. It's a good album. I can't think of one song that I hate except for Texas. I don't like Texas Hold'em. And the only reason why I even know the words to Texas Hold'em is because every time I fucking got on Instagram, every single one of y'all that I followed got Texas Hold'em playing on y'all goddamn Instagram. When I tell y'all, I said, how do I learn the words to a song that I don't even listen to? Girl, every time I looked up, I was telling my friend Brittany this. Girl, every time I looked up on Instagram, every single one of y'all that I follow had Texas Hold'em playing. It don't matter if you was going to the grocery. If you took a picture in your prom dress, you had Texas Hold'em. It was not prom dress. If you took a picture in your formal gown, you had Texas Hold'em. If you was walking down the street, you had Texas Hold'em playing. If you was rocking your baby to sleep, you had Texas Hold'em playing. If you was driving your car, you had Texas Hold'em playing. If you took a picture with your grandmama, you had Texas Hold'em playing. You had Texas Hold'em playing on Easter Sunday. I see y'all holding Easter baskets playing Texas Hold'em. I see y'all children holding Easter baskets playing Texas Hold'em. When I tell y'all, everybody been playing that song. And that's the only reason why I know some of the words. Because I don't like that song. Girl. But everybody playing it. Girl, literally, everybody is playing it. Girl. I said, what in the hell? Girl. Yaya and Bodyguard been a two that I done had on repeat too. But it's a good album. Besides Texas Hold'em, that's probably about the only song that I don't too much care for. Oh, the first song, I haven't listened to it, but everybody, I will say she's singing her ass off on the first song. But I don't know if I can really get into it. I need to go listen to it again. But it's a good album. I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not even gonna play in y'all face. It's a good album. It's not better than Renaissance, but it's a good album. Most of the songs, except for Texas Hold'em, are good songs, and then some of the songs are great songs. Bodyguard, I think is a great song. Yaya, I think is a great song. Tyrant, I think is a great song. It's some great songs on the album. Again, ain't no country album, but Levi Jeans is good. Yes, Levi Jeans. Yes. Mm-hmm. But it's cute. It's cute or whatever. It's cute. You know. Girl, I went out with my friend like 3-4 weeks ago. They played Texas Hold'em at the club. Girl, you know I was. Girl, we was at the club. I said, girl. I said, girl. He looked at me and I looked at him. Girl, what is quiet as it's kept? I like, girl. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Girl, I'm gonna leave y'all alone. I don't even feel like arguing with y'all tonight over Beyonce. I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny how the shortest Beyonce. Why you put all those girls on that one short ass song? Girl, what was it? Blackbird. I think Beyonce got 5 girls on that song. That song is 2 minutes long. Girl, why did you squeeze all these girls on this one song? Girl, you just want to say you put them girls on an album. Girl, why do you got the girls? Girl, 2 minutes and 11 seconds. And I see 5 bitches in the title. Girl, I'm sorry. I think one of the girls, I think she came in, it was 28 seconds left on the song. I said, okay, girl, whatever. They on the Beyonce album, girl. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. But I'm just saying, girl, we're gonna be honest. Girl, did y'all see all those girls on that one album, on that one song, and the song was short as hell? I just feel like the song was too short. Girl, you have literally like, it was like 4 girls in the that's wait, who was it? Miss Tanner, Adele, Buckle Bunny. Oh, girl, how many girls was on that song? Let's see. I ain't playing. You know I'm not gonna play it. Hello. You know Beyonce, get your shit shut down. Let me make sure I turn the volume all the way down. Let me unplug. Girl, hold on. Let me see. What? Who was on the song? So it's Beyonce, Tanner, Adele, Brittany Spencer, and Tiara Kennedy. Oh, Tiara Kennedy and Rena Roberts. Girl, that's 5 girls on a 2 minute and 12 second song. Girl, I'm sorry. I was like, girl. And I'm gonna go ahead and just be honest with y'all. I love Miley Cyrus. I do. I love Miley Cyrus. I love Miley Cyrus. I do. But if we're gonna be honest, I did not understand why Miley Cyrus was on this Beyonce album. I don't understand why Post Malone was on this Beyonce album. I don't. I'm sorry. And if y'all gonna sit here and try and pull the I'm sorry. I'm about to shake the table a little bit and piss some of y'all off. Girl, the harmonies, girl, she could have had Mickey on the song Quiet as It's Kept. Beyonce had to damn near whisper. On some real shit, Beyonce damn near had to whisper so she wouldn't out sing Miley. Beyonce couldn't even really get into her real vocals. Like she really wanted to wear the song out because Quiet as It's Kept, she couldn't outshine Miley. Girl. Mm. Miley got a nice voice. I think Miley has a nice voice. But girl, we're gonna have to call her thing a thing, girl. Miley had no business on the song of Beyonce. I don't give a damn what nobody got to say. You could have put Mickey Gutton on your goddamn album, but you decided to send her some flowers. Yeah. And then the other girls, the other black girls, I guess you put on the album, girl, you put them all on the song. I'm sorry. I hate to sound like I'm being messy, but we're gonna have to just call a thing a thing. If you was gonna put the black people, the black country artists on your album and shine a spotlight on them, you should have put the niggas on your album. You got Miley Cyrus, then you got Post Malone, and then the other 5 black girls. You got on the shortest goddamn song on the goddamn. Oh shit, damn, what's going on? Y'all missed everything I said. I guess that was Beyonce. Yeah, I guess that was Beyonce. I guess I ain't have no business saying what the fuck I said. Okay, I'ma shut up. 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 Let me shut up. Let me shut up. Because I don't feel like arguing. I'm just saying. If y'all, because all y'all was on the goddamn internet talking about, oh, she's opening up the doors for the black country artists. Girl, if that's the case, she should have had the black country artists on her goddamn album. But no, she got Miley Cyrus and white ass Post Malone. Girl, you could have put Nicki on the album instead of Miley. You could have put one of them black rappers, the black country rappers, on the goddamn song instead of Post Malone. And then the black girls you did put on the album, you put them on the shortest motherfucking song on the goddamn album. So if you gonna shine a light on the black country artist, then girl, do it. But no, you want to send them flowers. Honey, honey, let me be your honey girl. That's what I'm saying, girl. Y'all be want to play in people's faces about Beyonce. Sorry, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying nothing y'all trying to tell me on the internet. She's trying to shine a light on a black country artist, but girl, then she don't even put them on the album. She put a white girl and the white boy. And then the other nigga she threw on the album, girl, was on a 2 minute and 12 second song. What's up, Kim Cruz? Shout out to Kim Cruz, one of my favorite vocalists. If y'all don't know Kim Cruz and I grew up in the same town. She was one of the vocalists on The Voice. Did y'all watch The Voice? Yes, Kim Cruz was on The Voice. Make sure y'all go download all of her music. Kim Cruz Official, yes. Sings down, baby. Oh, Shabusa. I just didn't understand the Miley Cyrus duet. I'm sorry. I saw a lot of y'all hyping that song up, but I thought it was cute. Bounce on that ass. That's my song. That is my song. I ain't gonna lie. Who's that song? That is my song. I'm not gonna lie. That is my song just a little bit. I just didn't understand the hype behind the Miley Cyrus Beyonce song. I thought it was cute. I thought they sounded good together, but it wasn't nothing just over the top. Girl, I feel like Beyonce never had to whisper to make sure. Y'all think Miley is country? Miley is not no country artist. Y'all think so? Y'all think Miley is a country artist? Oh. I don't care about Dolly being that girl's grandmother. What I'm saying is this. Miley and Beyonce, while it was a cute song, while I do think that Miley has a decent voice, girl, you might as well, you should have put LaTavia on the song. You should have put LaTavia on the song, girl. You should have just went and did a duet with Ciara. Girl, you should have threw Rihanna on the song if that's the case. Michelle on the song. No, she said I'm gonna get this white girl. I'm gonna go get Miley. And then I'm gonna have to sing real low. Thank you, Cynthia G. The only two that sound country so far are Jolene and Texas Hold'em. Jolene sounded country and Texas Hold'em sound country. The other ones really low-key sound like pop songs with a little twang in the mix. Honey, honey. She don't want to work that hard. So she let Miley come in. And she basically, shout out to fucking Adiva. She said, bring Miley in and I can do a little yang around the house. She said, bring Miley in. I'm going to do a duet with Miley because I don't feel like doing all that carrying on. I can just go in, do it in one take. Because, you know, Beyonce did her part in one take. Beyonce did her part in one take. Miley had to, like, girl, stretch, do vocal girl exercises for 3-4 days. Girl, they had to, you know, Miley was singing her hardest. Yeah, no shade to Miley. Miley was singing her hardest. Beyonce was like, girl, let me just go ahead and just do a little. All right, I'm done. What Miley? Girl, Miley was in her sweating boots. Miley was singing hard as hell in that booth. Girl, trying to hang with Beyonce. You know she was. Girl, Miley was like, girl, Miley was singing from her motherfucking gut. She said, girl, I got to sing from my gut. Remember when Danny and the Kane was in the booth? Shout out to Rodney Jerkins. And was it Rodney Jerkins? And he was telling her drill she had to squeeze her booty cheeks. Girl, I guarantee you Miley was in the goddamn booth squeezing her booty cheeks, girl, trying to hang with Beyonce, girl. Beyonce probably did that song in one take. Girl, Miley was so nervous, she didn't know what to do. Girl, she was giving her all, girl. Okay. Ooh, girl. But, anyways, Beyonce was singing her ass off on the album, though. I give her that. She was singing. Been singing down. Yaya, when I tell y'all, if y'all have not listened to Yaya or paid attention to Yaya, go listen to Yaya. When I tell y'all, Beyonce is singing so hard. Oh, God. I'm talking about hard. Beyonce was singing like, bitch, it was, girl. Beyonce was singing like it was April the 3rd and the rent was due at midnight. Girl. And they told her that if it wasn't that girl, she was gonna be out on the street. That's how hard Beyonce was singing on Yaya. Like hard. I said, bitch, Yaya. I said, okay, Miss Thing. She was singing. She won't play no games on Yaya. Shout out to her. Yaya is cute. Yaya is real cute. That's one of my favorites on the album. Yaya and what was the other one I said? I can't remember the name. Bodyguard. Those are, yeah. Daughters is real good. I love Daughters. Daughters is cute. All right, y'all. I'm done. It's been 3 hours. Thank y'all so much for watching. I'm never doing this again. I'm never doing another live review again. It's never gonna happen. I pray to God. Oh, girl. I hope this microphone works next week. Okay. Anyways, thank y'all so much for watching. Bye, y'all.